of times, millions of rhymes, millions of crimes, millions of men that I fucked in behind. Yeah, come on, give me some of that anal movement. I'm gonna give you some of this penis lubricant. Don Lemon butt pumps. Yeah, Anderson Cooper butt pumps. Who at CNN doesn't motherfucking butt pump? Here's a picture of my rump, now suck my cunt. There's another fucking spider in my room, what the fuck? Now it's dead.
This call sucks.
It's Thursday night throwdown. A few days ago, I pranked, well, I didn't prank, but I pranked this guy. I've got a recording of that. I have it somewhere here. We're going to play it. But before we play my call to this dude, if I can find it, if I can fucking find it, we got to go back and listen to when Jeremy Irons first called JB. We're going to talk about Avatar 2 tonight. Ninja is leaving Twitch. And Kamala Harris, I call her the whore, versus Tulsi Gabbard. You can tell that Kamala is a lying, unhinged psycho bitch, and Tulsi Gabbard is a calm, cool, and collected, normal human being. But here's Jeremy Irons calling the JB show. We all heard some of this last week.
You're actually incorrect, JB. This is Jeremy Irons.
Wow, Jeremy. I'm excited to see you in the new Watchmen TV series.
Good morning.
Good
morning, everybody. I'm in Hollywood, California.
Right.
I am very excited that you loved the trailer for Watchmen the other day.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, JB.
Mm-hmm.
I am very upset.
What are you upset
that
about?
I wasn't cast. I wasn't cast in The Lion King.
Oh, yeah, because you played the original Scar voice, but they had all black people do it, though.
None of the Negroes wanted me to be in the movie.
Oh, come on now.
For real, Jeremy? How do you expect to get booked in Hollywood after saying shit like that on my airwaves? Are you kidding me right now?
There is nothing wrong.
One more racial slur out of you, Irons, and you're gone.
Have you ever seen Die Hard?
Yes.
Have you ever seen Die Hard?
You were amazing.
One of the producers on Die Hard, who wanted to have the N-word on Bruce Willis, is one of the very same men involved in the new Lion King movie. All of a sudden, it's a problem to cast Jeremy Irons.
Samuel L. Jackson is in the Lion King?
JB, do not patronize me.
I'm not trying to, Jeremy. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of things. That's what I'm supposed to do on my show.
I've never been, nor ever will be a racist, JB. I am a star-studded Academy Award-winning actor.
I don't disagree that you're a good actor. Have you ever won an Academy Award, though?
Yes, he did.
Damn it.
Yes. I was in a movie where I butt-pumped your mother's asshole.
Oh. Oh, my.
Oh, shit.
Actually, JB, the real reason I'm calling right now is because I received a phone call.
Please get to the real reason, please.
I received a phone call, JB, from a man named Coop the Comedian, who told me that you were a racist faggot.
Oh, well, you know what? I mean, he can think that all he wants, but only 50% of that is correct.
Well, I just want to sit on the call here and listen to how this show goes. If it goes well, maybe I'll change my mind.
I don't, to be honest with you, Irons, I don't trust you. You dropped one racial slur, I don't trust you.
Does it bother you that your cracker, pale white skin will damn your kids to hell forever?
Oh, man.
When you look into the eyes
way he
of
delivered
your-
that line. Go ahead, Jeremy. Go ahead. It's your show now.
Now, well, when you look into the eyes of your youngest child, do you think about all the horrible, racist, bigoted things that your grandparents probably have done?
No.
Coop's a cuck.
Well, every time a black man looks at your porcelain children, he does think about those things.
Who says shit like that? My porcelain children? Irons. Dude, I know you're getting old, but are you senile already? Yeah.
I am not senile, and I should have been Scar.
Well, I mean, listen.
Yeah.
I've seen early reviews for the film. I think a lot of people prefer.
I never caught how funny that is, but like every few minutes, every few seconds, like it's like Jeremy Irons like, yeah, like it's just for no reasons. Like, yeah, JB's. Oh my God.
Coop's a cuck.
Well, every time a black man looks at your porcelain children, he does think about those things.
Who says shit like that? My porcelain children? Irons. Dude, I know you're getting old, but are you senile already? Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
not senile, and I should have been Scar.
Well, I mean, listen.
Yeah.
I've seen early reviews for the film. I think a lot of people prefer. He's just making random noises. He's just like. Are you all right, Jeremy?
Well, that brings me to another thing.
Yeah.
Do not smoke cigars every day of your life.
You did that.
Yes.
Do you still smoke cigars?
Yes.
Thank you, Jeremy. Is there anything else you want to say before you go?
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
All right, thank you, Jeremy. Jeremy Irons, everybody. Round.
You gotta love Jeremy Irons, man. I mean, Jeremy Irons is gonna be making a lot of calls. I've been told by Jeremy Irons. He's really gonna be making a lot of calls around to talk to people, and yeah, at least played so many memorable characters over the years, but nothing as good as the Time Machine. That character, loved that one.
Yes. Bread.
See, yes. He just fucking. He does kind of sound like Kiefer Sutherland a little bit. This was the yes.
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 Bred to be predators.
Bred to be
but bred also to be controlled, you see. My cast concentrated on expanding our cerebral abilities.
Yeah. I was Scar in The Lion King before they hated. I was Scar in The Lion King before they hated white people. Yes. Yeah. Jeremy Irons was Scar in The Lion King before they hated white people. It was unbelievable. He did what a great job Jeremy Irons did in like. I'm just kidding. I knew that was there. And I just fucking clicked on the wrong thing. I'm sorry.
So we...
Wow. Anyway, we got a few more clips of Jeremy Irons calling Justin Bailey's show earlier. So I also lots of shout outs to get to tonight. Obviously, with a lot of people stepping up on the Patreon. I want to say thank you. It's always the roughest time on the first couple days of the month when people's patrons don't go through and shit like that. Me and Leah had a blast. I'm going to go to the phone calls. Anybody listening want to call? We're going to open the phone lines, too. Lots of calls tonight. I've gone 9 unknown callers in a row with success. Can we go 10 in a row? Hello, unknown caller.
Hey, Joe, how you doing?
How you doing, man?
Hey, I tried to call last night. I know my mic was messed up, so I know that's why I probably didn't answer.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I think I remember that. I was like, hello, and nobody was there. I got you, man. What's up?
Okay. That's all I wanted to let you know. My mic was messed up last night.
You called to tell me that your mic was messed up last night when I don't even know who you are?
No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, your mic wasn't messed up, or were you calling for something else?
Yeah, I mean, it was messed up, but I wanted to ask you a question. What do you think about the Back to the Future series?
Oh man, I'll tell you what. If you'd said anything else but that, I was gonna blow you up and hang up on you. Like if you just saved your life with Back to the Future series. Like I was about to go. I'm gonna bet that Hollywood kills Robert Zemeckis. So they murder Robert Zemeckis in his sleep. So he's dead now. And after they kill Robert Zemeckis, they will relaunch a new Back to the Future with a DeLorean, but it will be a it'll be a new Marty McFly, but instead it will be Martin McDonald, and it'll be a black kid instead of a white guy. Definitely got to cast a black guy, and it will be a DeLorean still. And Doc Brown, instead of Doc Brown, there'll be a female white inventor. So there'll be a white lady, and also Marty McFly will now be Martin McDonald, and yeah, and the white female will be younger, so like they'll actually hook up, of course. So yeah, that's
What's the best one in the series?
In the old ones, I mean the first one. I mean I gotta go the first one. I mean, dude, I love the first. I like all three of them. I'm not like somebody that hates on them. I know that a lot of people don't like the second one. I mean, I would say the second one is probably the worst one as a movie. You know what I mean? I think, but I like all of them. I don't care, man. I like. And the third one, the reason why I like the third one is because they did something different. They focused more on the doc and everything. And, yeah, so, I mean, I like the first one the best, and the third one a little bit, probably second, and then the second one. But I like them all. By the way, Tom Wilson. Okay. Tom Wilson just made 3 videos this week. He's the guy who played Biff. He's got 3 videos on his YouTube channel. And I'm convinced that the more he uploads on YouTube, that's bad. Like, because that means he has, like, no work right now or something. You know, like, that means, like, he's got nothing going on in Hollywood, so he's making YouTube videos. So I'm a little bit worried when that happens.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Was that really what you were going to ask, or did you just say that, like, panicking, like, I don't know what to say? So, Back to the Future.
No, that was really it, Back to the Future. That's what I call in to ask about.
Do you like it? What do you think should be done?
Just leave it alone and just keep everything the way it originally was and just move on with life.
That's how I feel. I don't want them to touch it either. This is the one thing, like, please don't touch it. I don't want anything touched, whatever. Leave it alone. I don't want a new white guy to play him, black guy, girl. I don't care what the hell. I just don't want anybody to do this. Just, like, don't do it. I mean, maybe, here's the thing what they could do. They legitimately could do, the only thing they could get away with, I think, is not rebooting it, but basically, like, you know what I mean, like somebody else, you know, but they destroyed the time machine in the third one, though, so they'd have to be, like, somebody finds, like, Doc Brown's locomotive future thing, you know what I mean, like, I'm a little worried about that, because then somebody could, like, steal it, like Biff did in the second movie, and, you know, some bullshit like that could happen, or Doc Brown goes way into the future and he gets stuck there, and then you know, all kinds of shit. You could do all kinds of things, but it would be more of like a, you know, a continuation but not related to the original cast, kind of, really. You know, I don't know. So, like, I'm afraid anything they do, we're all gonna be angry no matter what they do. Just leave it alone, man. We love all our original movies. What do you think? Like, everything for me is annoying. Whenever they redo things, I used to get excited. Now I'm not excited. Even Blade, the new guy they cast as Blade, I don't know why. He don't look like Blade to me. It's driving me nuts. So now I got to see a trailer to like, get over that. And
I still want to see that, because I like Blade.
No, I love Blade, but it's like, I just don't, I'm worried, man. Who the fuck? Like, it's not Wesley Snipes, so it's freaking me out. But also, Avatar 2, I don't give a shit. I don't know why everybody, like, I just don't give a shit. I hope the whole forest burns down in Avatar 2. You ever seen? Did you see the first Avatar?
I do, but I don't remember it.
I don't really remember it either because I thought it was boring. I was like, all right, I'd rather watch Fern Gully or something. Just go watch Fern Gully or fucking something else. I don't know. It's just weird. Like I whatever. Avatar 2's coming. I don't give a shit. Thanks for the call, man. I really thought I was gonna have to blow that guy up. I can't believe that I didn't end up blowing that guy up. I am fucking shocked that I didn't blow that guy up. Drew, hang on a minute. Let me try to mute you and trigger the sound so you can hear shit. By the way, after Throwdown tonight, as I said, we're going to be live on my Patreon for a Patreon hangout on Discord with like tons of you guys on Discord, and everybody's going to be talking. It's going to be a big party going down, assuming my computer doesn't crash because my computer is shitting itself. JCS Army unites tonight live. Why are you sending me this, Leah? Guess who's hanging out with me? Fucking the dog? Why? Why? I think Dave Rose might have fallen asleep because he was waiting to come on. But I do got to shout out Doobie Games, baby. Doobie Games became a $25 producer credit level Patreon. So shout out to Doobie Games. And also to Jabroni Jabber Podcast for going back up. And also to Tom McNeil, who spotted in one of my videos that he noticed the location and realized that we went to the same high school together and all this shit. So that was kind of crazy. So shout out to him for signing up. And I'm trying to get the sounds to work, so bear with me for a minute while I do that. By the way, Jason Tarr resubbed on Twitch 9 months in a row. Holy shit. Yeah. Thanks for that. Oh, fuck me. What if the turkeys ate us? What if they filleted us? The turkeys are coming in. Killed us and ate our children.
Fuck, Chuck.
What if the turkeys ate us?
Racial issues.
Us? If the turkeys ate us.
Racial issues.
They had to hate us. Thanksgiving was a little bit different. Instead, the turkeys ate us. They gobbled us apart. But first they'd eat our nuts, and then they'd eat our butt. The turkeys ate us. What if the turkeys ate us? Jason Tarr raining down turkeys on everybody. What if they ate our fucking nuts?
Racial issues.
I'm gonna fuck that egg until cum comes out of her fucking eyeballs.
Drew, you guys should talk to each other. That might trigger them, or yell into the mic or something.
I'm gonna fuck that egg until cum comes out of her fucking eyeballs.
On vacation from work for next 2 weeks. Get to watch all your live streams, and not have to sleep early. Let's do this, bro.
Oh, hell yeah, Jason Tarr. Yeah, call on up tonight, Tommy, since you can't come tomorrow. Come on, call up, baby. Jason motherfucking Tarr making some motherfucking noise on Throwdown. Yeah, we're going to throw down on Tulsi Gabbard and Kamala Harris in a few minutes. Plus, motherfucking Ninja leaving Twitch to go to Mixer. We're going to talk about that. Fucking Twitch, man. What a scumhole of shit that is. We're going to throw down on Twitch tonight. But it's just too bad that more people aren't leaving. There isn't a new YouTube. That's the real problem. Sure, there's gaming streaming sites, and Mixer is horrible, by the way. The only thing Mixer benefits is anybody who already has an audience. The whole system on Mixer is built to work for anybody who brings an audience to it. Nobody's gonna find you on Mixer. Nobody finds you on fucking Mixer. You could stream, you could title your stream, I'm fucking a porno star, and I'll give away $1 million, and one person might join it, maybe. That's how shitty that is. So, you know, this is just a ploy. You got paid money. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about Kamala Harris and Tulsi Gabbard because I just can't stand this Kamala Harris lady. I hate her. I thought Bernie was pretty cool the other night. I'll say that. Bernie was cool. Tulsi was cool. What? What? What was that? Well, that was dumb. The dog chewed Leah's Ethernet. That will start a fire. Let me unmute you guys. Can you guys hear the sounds?
Not yet.
Cocksucker from Guatemala. Well, we'll figure it out eventually.
Wait. That came through.
Oh, did it? Cocksucker from Guatemala. You hear that?
Yep.
Hell yeah, look at that, see?
Chicken
Boom.
dinner.
That was a fucking $30 Ethernet! Leah goes, we got a problem. The dog chewed through the Ethernet. I'm like, it sounds like you got a problem. You ain't playing video games now. I can't fucking believe that, man. It's funny because I just said it on the air. I said, somebody just sent me something on Facebook. What the fuck is it? And it was Leah being like, the dog's hanging with me tonight. 5 minutes later, oh, the dog chewed the Ethernet cable.
Ask and ye shall receive.
You have received, sir.
Sweet justice.
Look at that baby. Dude, you really have a
The
fucking
black
baby.
dog of justice.
The black dog of justice. You really have baby bonnet hanging behind you?
Yeah, it's a memento from the past. So
you are
try and hang shit like that up.
You're a sick bastard. You know that? Like, you're a sick fuck.
Not as sick as I was Friday night, I guess.
I'm trying to figure out, tomorrow night we have the trial of Drew on Monetize This.
Excellent.
Somebody wrote in the chat, this dog sucks. Dude, that
It's
guy
gonna be like Pink Floyd The Wall, the movie.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you remember the judge scene or the court scene?
And then S. Dot wants to keep the belt one more week so he can go to SummerSlam with it, rather. So,
yes, we got to see him there.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to allow that. So it's going to be 2 more weeks still. Now, my bank account doesn't like that, but it will be about 3 weeks until we see that belt defended. Real quick, I'm going to go to a phone call. 716, hello? And he left.
This call sucks.
He hung up as soon as I said hi to him.
This call sucks.
This dick sucks. Oh, dude, if you're hanging out with people, don't worry about it. Come on if you like. It's no big deal. It's just a fucking show, you know? If you're having sex with a guy in real life, have sex with a guy, bro. That was Tommy.
Is that Tommy?
Yeah, Tommy is so funny. Oh, my God. All right, hang on. I'll be right back. Apparently, Leah's just going to bang on the door like I did something wrong. Hold on a minute. I'll be back. I guess I got to solve this.
What was it Tommy said yesterday?
Joe to the rescue again.
Are you hearing that?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was having some issues. No, Tommy, didn't he say something last night about I will for sure, definitely, probably, maybe be there?
I don't know.
Some combination of that.
So
that was during the gaming stream after out of nowhere last night.
Wasn't watching.
Man, there is some fucking crazy ass news going around right now. It's just crazy shit all over the place. The guy whose twins he left in the car, he's not going to trial. They're holding off the criminal case.
Who?
The guy who left his twins in the car went to work and found them 8 hours later fried like a baked chicken.
That's a story I did not hear about, but
Really?
I know it's common, unfortunately. I know that you made a video the other day about something I saw in the news as well, which was like some woman went off to go get shots. Then a few weeks prior to that, there was a woman who, went to go like buy drugs. Like, it happens all the time. It's sad, but I don't really blink an eye at it.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. The one who went to the nightclub.
That's one of them. I mean, yeah, that's what you talked about. But I mean, it just, unfortunately, it happens all the time, literally.
Yeah. Well, this one, there was 3 of them last week alone. And it was like, well, which one do I take? I can't do them all. But the father went to work, had the twins in the car and the older kid, a 3-year-old, I believe. And he dropped off the 3-year-old, but left the twins in the car. But he forgot.
That's what I was about to say, because I've heard that excuse before. It's like, oh, I just forgot the kids were in the car. What? Like, how do you forget that?
Well, here's the most suspicious part to me. And that is, he sent a text to his wife right before he found the kids, something to the effect of, I'm going to pick up the kids, or something like that. I'd have to go back through the article, but and they're trying to say, oh, well, that proves that he's innocent. No, that proves that he's fucking guilty to me. Why the fuck would you text your wife and say that? I wish I had the article in front of me. This is the update. But he had texted her right beforehand, referencing the kids as if, oh, hey, everything's cool. And then 2 minutes later, he's calling 911 because his kids are cooked in the car. And I'd hate to jinx myself, because God forbid I ever was dumb enough to do this. And yes, I said it, dumb enough. But who the fuck does that? How do you forget your fucking kid?
I think the bigger question is, doesn't it unfortunately force us to examine perhaps the necessity to sterilize a big portion of our population? Shall we go? Selection? Shall we go that way? No, that's actually straight out eugenics. That's something a lot of people have talked about, including the Nazis. The Chinese actually practice eugenics right now. A lot of North Koreans have been known for that as well, but basically it's selective breeding, if you really want to call it that.
You mean like only take the best of the best?
Yes. And
so
you know, and
it comes
actually
out a little retarded, just get rid of it.
No, as in like don't even like even if the zygote shows any chance of that, then to abort entirely and start over. But like they do actual gene therapy and injections and shit to actually manipulate the genes to, say, for example, affect the color of the eyes, the color of the hair, certain physical attributes. Like we're getting to full out fucking Gattaca levels. Actually we're there. We are fucking there. That's being practiced right now as we speak.
Jesus. Well,
the damn dog ate the fucking cable. My fucking $30 cable. I want to choke this dog, bro. I tell you, I want to kill a dog. I kind of want to
just beat the dog. Just beat the dog. It's okay.
Like
I'm guessing Clover, right?
It's okay in the third world, nations.
This is the most expensive fucking thing, like in my fucking life of anything. $3,000 something for that surgery, for the thing. After the $400 spaying or $300 spaying, and then on top of that, just all this other bullshit, and now the thing ate the $40 100-foot Ethernet cable that I have. Ugh, like I don't know, man. I want to fucking choke somebody. Now, right above me is where Leah sits, so I could drill a hole in the wall and run a cable up easily, which I've been telling her I'd do forever. But she didn't want me to do that because I'm retarded, I guess, or something. So I'm like, all right. But it's just like, I don't know, man. This fucking dog, bro.
If you can do it through the wall, then do it.
Well, the thing is, like, that's the thing is, I could drill a quick little tiny hole and run an Ethernet up easily through the floor. But I also could install a panel the right way and run it down the wall because I know how to do that too. But it's just easy. It's not a bad. It's an easy spot. So put a plate in the wall, put an Ethernet hook up, bam, it's good to go.
Exactly.
But yeah. Anyway, I don't know. So it just fucking continues. Thank God. I thought I was like, I don't know. Anyway, I just fucking
beat the dog. It'll make you feel better.
I want to beat somebody right now. Like I want to beat.
And I'm a dog lover. But,
yeah.
You know, sometimes you got to show the mutt. You know who's boss.
It's a puppy.
You gotta be that alpha.
I just want to maybe I'll drill a hole in my own head. I'm gonna drill a hole in my own fucking head, and somebody already drilled a hole in Kamala Harris's head, but
well, they drilled her in many different ways.
What a fuck she is, dude! I was listening to her. I was just like,
she is a whore.
Then she,
no,
she is a whore.
Well, yeah. And dude, she's gotten drilled for it.
She must have banged so many politicians back in the just fucking yeah, fuck it, like she's just fucking riding some dude she doesn't like. I just picture that to get a job somewhere. God, she's fucking.
Yeah, that's actually happened.
I fucking can't stand her, dude. Last night.
Oh, we know.
You guys, anybody like
Hillary
her?
didn't climb the top that way.
Does
she just killed her way to the top.
She killed her way to the top. By the way, Tulsi Gabbard was upset at Google recently because of the whole fucking censoring thing. But right now, I'll tell you this. She's the top trending thing on Google by far. Tulsi Gabbard is approaching fucking over 1 million searches, ahead of the number 2 search right now, which is Mixer, which is 200K searches. So that's 2 things gone right? Because, not that I'm saying I think it's right, but it's just 2 things gone right. Ninja and Mixer and Xbox or whatever wanted to promote Mixer. They wanted to promote Mixer by getting Ninja on board. They paid him, who knows how much money they paid him. Well, that's the number 2 trending thing right now. So that's good for them. Tulsi Gabbard.
It's beating out the NFL by 5 times.
That's crazy. I mean, these are 2 searches are the top searches right now.
This morning, was it Harris or Kamala got destroyed was trending, and then all these fucking shills for Kamala Harris were coming out and saying things like, oh, the Russian bots are working overtime to make Kamala Harris look bad, blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's hilarious how deluded some people are to actually think that that people's, rightful support of Tulsi Gabbard, as well as like their disdain for Kamala Harris, is somehow manufactured by the Russians. They're going right back to their playbook from 2016, and it's going to result again in another Trump win.
Yeah, and the other thing they're saying about Tulsi that stupid Kamala Dum said, which is like the most predictable thing ever, right? Because here's the thing, I don't know that much. I haven't known that much about Tulsi Gabbard, but I do now, and she's become the good guy 100%. Their biggest tactic to attack her is to say she's friends with Assad or something like that. But that's not what it is. This fucking lady went and fucking worked with the guy to try to like get him to. That's how you fucking, create new fucking shit. That's how you get someone to stop, maybe stop killing your people. Like, we're friends. Like, that's how you talk with people, you politic with people, and you get things you want out of them, and then maybe you get them to stop. You don't just bomb them, overthrow the country, and send the whole fucking place into a destabilized terror zone that we can never leave again, because now they're going to be all these terrorist groups spawning because of the chaos we created. So now we have to stay there and watch to make sure that things don't grow. It's like if you poisoned an area with like filth and stuff was growing, but we had to stay there forever to make sure it didn't grow. That's what's going on. That's why we can't leave fucking the Middle East. Although Tulsi Gabbard does want to leave the Middle East, so that would be the one issue that some people may have with her. But just to go to the Assad thing, that's what Kamala Harris goes to. You're actually a fucking cunt. Tommy, what's up, bro?
Not much. How you guys doing tonight?
Oh my God!
That's where that buzzing was coming from.
Buzzing?
Oh my God,
I heard
my
the
ears.
typical buzz.
Ha, ha. You're funny.
Tommy's alive. I was surprised, We haven't heard from you in so long. I thought maybe you had gone to a temple and become a monk.
I've just been busy doing some stuff and just been chilling.
Well, Tommy, you didn't have to come on tonight because I felt bad because you were saying like you're hanging out with people. I was like, dude, go hang out with people. Why would you come on?
They just left a little bit ago. They're the guys that I'm working with. I'm going to be doing videos coming out soon. It's being edited. Paranormal investigation. I'm bringing a series to my channel and paranormal investigations, and I'm also helping them build some stuff for their YouTube channel. And they're going to start their own YouTube channel, and so I'm just kind of leaning out a wing and helping them. And
how old are they?
Well, they're they're like older than me, but around my age.
Are they like are they abusing you in any way, like sexually?
No.
Okay.
No, that sounds cool, Tommy. I can't wait to find out more.
Yeah, I can't wait for these ghost stories.
Are there many haunted places where you are?
Yes, there are haunted places. There is a place called Helen's Bridge. It is also haunted. A lot of interesting places around here, lore and stuff like that here in western North Carolina.
Well, you got one of the 7 gates to hell just a few miles down the road from me.
That's
you got to check that one out.
Is that where your wife goes to cheat on you?
Good God.
Oh man, no.
I think Drew often likes to dance with umbrellas. I think he's a specialist at dancing with umbrellas.
Hey
Tom,
Tom,
in the last month I've given you guys so much ammo. I swear.
Yeah,
I really have.
Hey Tommy, did you see?
He likes to headbutt him also. He likes to headbutt him also, especially with his eye.
Tommy, did you happen to hear what Heistman Defoe, what Drew said about Heistman Defoe the other night?
I didn't hear anything about that.
You didn't hear what he said to Heistman on Monetize This?
God.
No, I wasn't watching.
Wow.
Okay,
Well, strap in and listen to this. It's great. Call it a night. Is that what you're saying? Because no one's done it. Is that what you guys are saying?
That Heist doesn't have the.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. That's not the edit. That's not the censored one. Call it a night. Is that what you're saying? Because no one's done it. Is that what you guys are saying?
That Heist doesn't have the balls to put that belt on the line.
God damn.
I'd do it.
Heist is a fucking pussy nigger.
Oh!
What the fuck? Drew, what the fuck is... What are you doing? How about that, Tommy?
Whoa, dude, you seriously went down there, y'all boy, and got really... Like, what the hell, Drew? Like, did you just, like, stick your dick up your ass or something like that at that point?
Well, I did stick my finger up my ass and then lick it, so you're pretty close.
That was just like being a kid again, Tommy, listening to your grandfather walking around and just saying things.
Well, you bring that up all the time, Joe. But
well, I mean, not like that though. He didn't call somebody it. He just, older people sometimes would just say it out loud.
Tommy, don't feel bad about Joe ribbing you, because back in your grandfather's days, Joe would probably be lynched. So, like, don't worry about that.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Why? Because I'm an N-word lover?
Because if he found you, he'd be like, "Oh, you like them colors, huh?"
Oh yeah, because I'm an N-word lover.
The tree.
That's true. I would. Well, actually, dude, I mean, think about it. A lot of white people back then. Like, there was a lot of good white people. They wanted to free the slaves. Like, people were like, "This is wrong." People knew it back then. I mean, that's how they ended up getting free too. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, there was you can't forget that. For all the bad, think about all the good people that were like trying to get them freed. So there's not just this everyone was racist. There always seems to be that like everybody was racist. Well, no, like there's a lot of people that wanted to free the slaves. And that would have been me, and I probably would have been killed. I would have been killed.
There's also words that have grown out of favor that were just used to, instead of black, they were used to describe, black people. See, the thing is, the only reason I'm censoring myself right now is because I don't want your channel to get hit. Because on other channels, I will freely say these words and more, because I don't give power to words. But
right, I get it.
I can see the problem where you've got a hypersensitive society, and you've got somebody like yourself trying to make an income. I'm not going to jeopardize that, because people understand that we've got the integrity to actually say that.
We're bending the knee, which we don't want to do, but we're going to at least acknowledge it every time we do, because to make sure people understand why. Like, and it's not good. It's like a mini protest to bring it up. Like, listen, I don't normally care about words either, but there goes Tommy's phone.
Yeah, seriously.
My phone, Joe.
It keeps vibrating, man.
It's not vibrating.
Oh, it sounded like it was.
Okay, well, both Joe and I noticed that something was buzzing.
Videos on YouTube on my TV.
Oh, all right, okay. Well, anyway, what else has been up? Yeah, man, like, I mean, I know you're not sure if you can make it tomorrow night, but, if you come, you come. But, so you had a party tonight, so are you hanging out with those same guys tomorrow night?
No, I'll be hanging out with some other people, probably going out on the town and stuff like that, and doing something different, I like to do things differently. And
what do you mean? Well, last Friday night you went out, too. Where'd you go last Friday night?
I mean, I just went out and hung out with some people, and then came back home and probably watched some YouTube and then fell asleep.
So it's really the same thing then that you did last week tomorrow night.
I change it up. I go to bars sometimes and have a few drinks, and then I'll come back home.
Hey, if you have a bunch of drinks, you definitely call up tomorrow night, Tommy, or I'll buy you a drink or something tomorrow. But I don't get you loaded. But I mean, I'll buy you a drink, man. We'll send you alcohol or something. I don't know. I'll send Drew alcohol, too.
Fuck that. No more shots for me.
Why not?
That's it. I'm calling it. No more
Now there's
shots.
going to be people donating on purpose to get you drunk, Drew, just to see like the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde come out.
Oh god.
There's going to be fucked up. I bet you the most people that donate are black people. I bet you black people start donating a lot more because they want to see you just go ahead, do it again. Bury yourself
Might get
again.
Heistman to sign up for Streamlabs.
Yeah, dude, Heistman, sign on up, man. I guarantee it, man. Let's see what else is in that head. Let's see what else he's gonna say. Give me a hell yeah. Jason Tarr donated $29 earlier. That covers my Ethernet cable now. Fucking fuck. Pig vomit.
Yeah,
WNBC.
Let's get Drew really drunk and get him talking about the Jews.
This isn't reading because I think Pig Vomit said the N-word. JB's show, I cease and desist him. At WNBC, the best Jew lawyers in New York. We'd like to announce our show. I gotta read that again because that was filled with all kinds of weirdness that I'm not even sure what he said.
Bitches be real. Fuck yeah, I got everyone's addresses Monday. Cool. You piece of shit. Frog off, mate. Lovely jubblies. Garnish my pillows. Indignant. I will bend for you. Moo, 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 moo. Sounds black too. Oh. You cocksucker fuckface.
Bitches be real.
That was Tommy's quote. You cocksucker fuckface. That was a great one. That was a great comment. Tommy, you remember saying that? You cocksucker fuckface?
No, not really. I just kind of like sometimes when I get angry, I don't tend to remember some of the things I say.
Me too.
Fuck you, cocksucker.
That's.
I can always, if I do forget, I always can depend on you to remind me, Joe.
Well, I don't remember a whole lot either. It was only because that guy mentioned it that I remembered it, to be honest. Because my memory's fucked. My memory's all messed up, Tommy.
You were a hockey player at one point. You used to probably take a lot of shots to the head. So you were like, you used to do a little hockey, did some professional wrestling, took a few bumps on your head and stuff like that. So, it's kind of hard to remember some things if you get dropped on your head a few times.
Jeez, how much hockey did you play then, Tommy?
I've really never played any physical sports, really. I did play soccer at one point, a little bit, but as my coordination was not that well, I kind of stopped doing physical sports because I always felt like I was people were gonna make fun of me, and I didn't know if I was gonna follow the right direction, so I just really didn't do physical sports. I did do karate, and this sounds ridiculous, but the reason why I quit doing karate, I didn't understand. Back in the day when I was little, I didn't understand the meaning of flirting with girls, and a girl was grabbing my butt and all the time, and I told her to stop, and I complained to the karate master, and then the next day I quit. I got tired of her harassing me, and I didn't understand the idea of flirting. So that was the first time a girl actually tried to flirt with me, and I didn't like it, and I didn't understand why.
That's a clip.
No, that's actually called sexual assault.
Well, and the thing is, she was a little black girl. I grew up in Florida.
Oh, there's that racist Tommy again. Fucking black girl. Motherfucking racist.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, really?
Minnesota.
I thought you were banned.
He's not banned from he's only banned from monetize this.
Well, you know what, Tommy? I would rather be a racist than a retarded fuck like this piece of shit.
Oh, fuck you, Rose.
Oh, there we go.
You
gosh,
fucking.
for a second, Rose,
you make fun of Tommy,
Minnesota.
You, what an infinite chinned fuck.
Why didn't you?
And then you got Drew the racist and Dave the racist.
Well,
hey, Minnesota, why didn't you answer my call when I called your show earlier?
You didn't call me. Quit trolling.
I called you twice.
I tried calling you. I joined you in, and you never called.
There's something wrong, man. I was sitting there.
Oh.
Well, anyway.
Hey, you got a panel full of racists tonight.
It's a race.
Are you Coop now?
It's a race of people.
Telling it like it is, Dave Rose, you little bitch.
You can't even say you can't even say African American anymore because apparently that's racist.
Shut up, Tommy.
You shut the hell up, man. I'll say whatever the fuck I want to.
Yeah,
you
seriously,
Minnesota.
people
I mean,
enjoy
piece of
Tommy
shit.
way more than they enjoy you.
I'm sick and tired of your shit,
inbred
man.
piece of shit.
Yeah, you know, I was gonna take your call later, Minnesota. When I saw you calling 70 times, I was gonna take you after after we talked a little bit here. But now you called under unknown caller, so here you are. But
Mr. Real as fuck.
You're just like
Oops,
that.
oops, sorry.
Just like Alien. Like you always.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not permanently banned like him, so fuck off, Tommy, you little short dick motherfucker.
I think that's a permanent ban.
Retarded.
Straight dumbass.
You're
You and
straight up
your
retarded.
dumbass cousin or whatever his name is. No. You know, like just.
Hey, that means you're watching.
I mean, I don't watch your
Oh,
stuff.
you do. I don't care anyway,
People
motherfucker.
tell me about it, but I'm just like, I'd rather not watch scum, you know, and like two-faced
Oh, well, then you guess. Hey, Tommy, then I guess you don't watch yourself then.
and other people that just haven't done anything, and you
You
rather run
fucking
your
fat
fucking
walrus.
mouth.
Tommy,
You're a fat ass walrus.
Tommy
dude.
Francis
You know,
isn't
I know
two-faced.
I'm
Shut up, bro.
He's just fat-faced.
Oh, I love it. I love it right now. I love it. I love it.
I've got to ask Tommy. Can I ask Vikings something? I
Well,
want to know.
I don't fucking acknowledge racists like Drew.
Oh well, I just wanted to know how your permanent ban's going there, Vikings.
I ain't permanently banned yet.
Oh yeah, because
motherfucker.
there's no fucking way you're living 2 more years with that fucking failing heart of yours, cocksucker.
Well, I'm gonna live a lot longer than 2 years, bitch boy.
Yeah. You're gonna
A
die
lot
before
longer.
your YouTube channel. How about that?
what'd you
Hey Joe, Joe, when's Drew going on the wheel?
when are you gonna admit what you said about Tommy's mother off the air? How about that?
I probably did say it. Who cares? I fucked her. I don't know. Just
Oh!
like I fucked MA. Oh.
Wow.
What? I don't know.
Wow.
You know, Minnesota, you're a scumbag. You are.
Oh, come on, Tommy, and you're any better.
That's not funny to joke about that kind of shit. You don't even know who she is. You lying.
I know you got 2 moms. I could be talking about either one, motherfucker.
How about you go fuck yourself, dickhead? You know,
No, he's got
I'm
several
tired
for
of-
that.
Hey, Tommy, I tried to be
Minnesota.
nice to you for like 4 months, and you're still a fucking little asshole.
They are, like provide anything, and it's bullshit.
Yeah,
You know, I haven't taken,
I'm not one of the big 4.
Garbage that just sucks off a Joe.
You can if you
and
shoot yourself in the head.
You're like a scum-sucking tick that
Hey,
fucks with everybody
hey,
and says
Tommy.
shit. And then you try starting a podcast, but really it's not.
Try? Fuck, where the fuck have you been? I've been doing it since January.
I don't want to hear your stupid mouth. You know, the fact is, why don't you get off here and go find a bus and step out in front of it, dumbass?
Hey, Tommy, why don't you take your 100K sub channel and make some money, motherfucker?
Why don't you, Minnesota? Why don't you take your mom and make some money?
Because she probably ain't worth nothing, unlike Tommy's.
Yeah. You ever take her down to a
So now
fucking
you're
gay
saying that
bar?
Tommy is worth money. Do you understand?
No,
What are
no,
you
not
saying right
Tommy,
now?
his mom.
I haven't taken Minnesota's call.
Mom.
Minnesota's, when's the last time I took your call? Like fucking months ago? I haven't talked to you in a long time.
Centuries. It's been, I know, because I understand I'm being phased out.
No, I took your call because you weren't answering my call tonight, so I took your call. Then I was like, well, I gotta take his call because he didn't answer me, but I'll answer him.
I didn't even know that lard ass from North Carolina had popped in.
Drew, remember
What
we
the
were talking
fuck?
about
He's been in
euthanasia
here.
and eugenics earlier?
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, I think I was
fuck
justified.
you, Dave
now.
Rose.
Drew,
Dave Rose,
Minnesota, can you
Dave
tell me?
Rose.
Can you tell me about
You
what your
put on
mother
the
fed
wheel.
you? Can you tell me about what your mother fed you when you were a kid, Minnesota, so I can avoid that stuff with my kids?
She fed me brain fuel.
Chips.
Yeah, she fed you brain fuel.
Yeah, brain fuel, baby.
I think she fed you.
Sack of shit. That's what she fed you.
I think she fed you fucking your dad's
Hey,
cock.
hey, Tommy, at least she fed me.
At least she fed you.
Are you an idiot?
Have
Look
you
at Tommy.
have you
He's
looked at
well
Tommy?
fucking fed. Yeah,
Tommy was fucking, one of them kids that was on a diapers and shit, and they were just
Your
walking around in a
insults are
dirty
fucking
diaper all day
terrible,
long.
dude.
This call
You're
sucks.
fucking
Stop, Dave
moronic.
Rose.
Wow.
I don't give a fuck what you think, dude.
Tommy, listen to this
You
retard.
suck worse than me.
Tommy,
Hey,
listen to
you
this
got
retard.
you got some straight trash on here.
What he says.
Straight trash.
You're
Dave Rose, Tommy, and Drew,
times
fucking
better
pure
than
garbage.
what this fucking fat.
Oh
You're
yeah, but you
garbage,
want to
man.
have me come on your show? You want to call me every 5 seconds?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I'd be nice to you. I'd be nice to you on my
You're
show.
working with YR and shit like that, having him call me and shit like that. You know
I
what?
got that. Hey, Tommy.
Show. I hope your show goes up in flames. Are the irrelevant
Tommy.
piece of that you are?
Tommy,
You know,
Tommy, don't associate me with YR, you fucker.
you are
That's
the
trash.
same as Alien Boy, the same as YR. You are the scum
Yeah.
sucking garbage that you are. I associate you.
I'm not permanently banned yet, am I?
You're just like them. You're just like them. You talk shit behind everybody's fucking back. When you don't
Oh
get
my
your shit
God,
way,
Tommy.
you can't manipulate a show. That's what you do. You're a scum sucking tick that needs to fuck off.
Tommy, I
No,
bet
I'm
Mellow
just-
Yellowstock's
I'm-
going up right now.
I'm just trying to have fun, Tommy, and you fucking don't like it.
You're just trying to cause drama. You're just trying
I
to cause
tried to
drama.
cause no drama. Fuck you.
Tommy, he's a cloud chaser. That's all you need to know.
Oh, I don't. Man, shut up with the cloud, bitch.
Associating with pro-violence.
I don't give a fuck about. I don't associate with
Trying
pro-violence.
to be on all these different shows.
Tommy just goes, "Fuck you!" and then he left. Tommy's scream made him leave. That was amazing. Do you hear that? He fucking left. Scared the shit out of him. Scared the shit out of him.
I just heard like 5 minutes of mumbling and bubbling.
Yeah, there was too many people talking over each other, so it was all like blah, 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 blah. But then all of a sudden Tommy blah, 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 fuck you! And then he hung up. Wow, Minnesota, you pussy. If people knew the things that this guy said about Tommy's mother off air, it's fucking weird. I'm like, dude, I don't care. He's fucking sending me all these messages, like talking about her like appearance. I'm like, what? What the fuck? I'm watching his documentary. I'm not sitting there giving his mother a fucking breakdown of her. What the fucking weird? I mean, that is
I thought you
weird.
were just saying shit. He literally does that.
Yeah, he was sending me. I was like, I didn't know who it was sending it to me at first because I have him. He's like another one that I have blocked almost everywhere. But, you know, he's a patron, so he was a patron at the time, so, like, I'd unblocked one of his names or whatever, and he happened to send me, like, hey, just the stuff he would say about her is fucking crazy.
He's so stupid.
It's weird, too.
3 months ago, he's like, I love you, Tommy. I want to make up. I'm sorry.
He was like, if I ever met Tommy's mom in real life, I'd bash her head. Like, and I was like, dude, that's fucking crazy. That's weird. Bash her
I don't
head.
even know the stuff that he says, Joe. I don't care what he says. I don't even know anything that
I don't really
he
either.
says about it. And half of the people, trolls that watch your show and that say shit about me or my family, I don't even know about it because it's irrelevant to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
worry, Tom.
I don't even know about it.
Either.
I don't even know about it either because I don't listen to anything he says. So I have no idea. I haven't taken his call in forever. He's been on a lot of other shows. I haven't taken his call in fucking. I don't even know. I can't remember the last time I took his call. I mean, maybe on Monetize This, he called for a second, and he was like, oh, I'm fucked, and then we hung up on him. But yeah, I never have him on. That's why he's so mad. Now he's calling over and over again from his fucking main number. Like, I'm not going to take that
He's the one who
now.
hung up.
Yeah, he got scared. I'm telling you. He knew what he said. Let's hear what Tommy said a few minutes back, though. This was great.
Full assault.
Well, and the thing is, she was a little black girl. I grew up in Florida. Oh, please, Joe, don't make that a
Oh,
clip.
my
please.
God.
Like, oh my gosh, she was. That's who she was. Like, why is that? Like, does that mean that tries to like?
Dave, explain this to him.
Tommy, are you really worried about that being clipped?
Yeah, did you hear what Drew said?
No shit.
I mean, did you hear what Drew said? I mean, like, it's.
Well, he was much being more racist, honestly, when he said the N-word.
He was much being more racist. He was being much more racist, yeah. I get it. He was.
Want to go, Tommy?
What?
Do you think Drew's a racist?
You want to go? I mean...
Do you think Drew's a racist?
I think I could take you, Drew.
Wow.
Pussy. Hey, anytime you want to come down and try to sell something down here, I'll take you, mother freaker.
Oh, I'll sell Crystal something.
Oh my God! Probably crystal meth by the looks of it.
Look at you once or twice, honestly.
She probably sell you. You could sell her crystal meth. Crystal would do crystal meth. That's what I think. Who's she married to anyway?
She's single.
Why is she single?
Because he still hasn't given her my number.
I'm never gonna give her your number, dude.
There's no way that girl is single. Is she a lesbian?
No, she's not. She dates.
Oh, really? They good.
I mean, I think she does. I don't really talk to her about that much.
She got some good-looking boyfriends. You ever seen them?
I've met one. I met one that she dated for a longest time, and
big cock.
You know, he wasn't all there really.
He wasn't all there.
Yeah, kind of not that smart.
Because she's was he on crystal meth?
No.
Can he read?
Did he work at Wendy's?
No.
Fuck you.
Tommy, could the guy read?
I'm guessing he did. I don't know.
Huh.
I don't really know much about him. I just saw him in past tense whenever I would hang out with her.
Would you say that?
In the mirror.
Who led in that relationship? Do you think he led her, or do you think she led him? Like, or
I don't know.
You might not have been able to tell, but I wonder who the alpha was. You know.
Crystal is, she's very
strong.
She's very smart. She's very strong, very domineering, and I think she's probably the one that.
Ooh.
Hell yeah! Now she's gonna ride Dave Rose. You hear that, Dave?
She wants to.
All night long.
Will speak up for herself. You know.
Well, then give her my number.
No, I would never give her your number.
I loved how Leah lambasted Tommy for saying, "Well, why are you gonna do that? You have to control her." Like that was.
No, because I think she could do better than you. Honestly.
Wait a minute. Well, you just said she dated some retard guy, but like now she can't date Dave Rose. She dated some retard guy.
As Vikings fan, Tommy.
I just I don't like my friends being the base of a joke or something like that.
It's not a joke though.
I think she's cute.
She is. She's a wonderful person. I'm lucky to have somebody like her in my life.
I've never made fun of her.
Yeah, I think Dave Rose actually likes her. Like it's not like a joke. It's like he actually wants to call her. And this.
Well, yeah, I'm not giving out a number.
And Monica and the
you promised her that I would never give out her number.
No, you don't give out Tommy.
Okay, okay. You
give her his number.
My number, and she can call me if she wants.
Yeah.
But Monica says in the chat though that if you're not gonna give her my number, then can she get it?
Yeah, Monica wants her number too.
No, I'm not giving out Crystal's number.
Well, okay.
Once somebody gives me their number, I make it up. I have a very strong ethics of not giving out that person's number without their permission.
Well, again, give her Monica's number. Why won't you give her Monica's number?
Because I no offense, I just don't want her affiliated with any of you people. I mean, no offense, I just don't want anybody.
Oh, you people!
Wow,
huh?
Wow.
I'm sorry,
you realize you are a part of you people.
You realize
right?
you're a part of you people, right?
No offense, Joe. Sorry,
Wow.
She's been made multiple times on this platform, and it's like she does nothing wrong to anybody.
Yeah, but Monica, I'm talking about Monica. Monica doesn't make fun of her. Yeah, but Monica doesn't make fun of her.
They made it look like a joke, and I just.
But Monica, though, what did Monica do? So I could.
Monica's talking to me also. Like, it's like. I just do what I do.
So you wouldn't give her number for anybody that you know anywhere, like at all, like not me, not Leah, not Drew, not anybody. You wouldn't give our number to her, no matter what. Like you wouldn't even give our number to her. Anybody's. You wouldn't say like, here's Drew's number.
Tommy, what if you were to say, hey, this guy I know thinks you're cute. He says if you want, you can contact him on Skype. Here's his connection information.
So you actually, Tommy, you actually hate everybody. You actually don't like anybody at all in the community.
I don't hate people. I don't hate them. I just...
You don't like anybody, though, really.
You just said you people 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, you don't like...
Meaning the 370 people that are watching this show right now.
Or anybody that's ever watched anything. Like, that's ever come over to your channel from mine that say... Because I see them sometimes on your videos... saying like, hey Tommy, good video, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's what's his face. I sent him over to Tommy's show. So you think all those people are just like you wouldn't trust
No,
anybody?
not all of your fans. I don't think all of your fans are.
But
like
you won't even trust
most-
Monica though. Monica's one of the probably most stand-up people. She would never do something bad to somebody.
I just, I just.
She's a horny lesbian.
She's one of the few people that you can trust in the whole community.
Yeah, so if you don't trust her, I mean, like, it's fucking pretty much nobody. You trust nobody. You don't trust anybody. You don't trust me or JB, certainly, or Drew, or anybody.
I mean, I've been fucked over so many times. I learned not to trust some people sometimes. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
if I've.
When did
Everybody hurt.
But when did I fuck you over?
Sometime.
Well, yeah.
I haven't fucked you over.
How many times have you told either Joe or myself or whoever, hey, don't repeat this, but, on a private phone call? Have we ever repeated those things?
No.
It's like I'm not like you're not talking to Anthret or James Worley here. Like I'm always trying to help you.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Joe. I'm sorry. I said that out of anger, and I shouldn't have said that. I don't
What
know
type
why I
of
said that.
what the fucking what? Anyway, let's play a donation. Jesus.
Hey.
Everybody hates me, man. I'll tell you that. Everybody hates me. I want to, sometimes, Tommy, I just think it'd be better if I just put a bullet in my head, J Tar, subscribe. Thank you, man. Hey, man, maybe Leah will find me in the basement. Bloody. Jason Tar, thanks for the subscription, man, on Twitch. I appreciate that. I'll send you a photo as I kill myself, Tommy.
No, man, that's not right.
And I'm gonna write Tommy made me do it on the on the wall. Imagine how fucked up that would be. I'd do it.
Chat party.
Will Tactics says Evo something be itches who's hype. I don't know why that got blanked out. I don't know what that is. I don't get it. Thank you, Will Tactics, for the $1.99 though. I just don't understand. We're having a
Google
party.
thanks you for that $1.99.
Yeah,
whatever it was.
That's that money's all going to Google. Yeah, that's true. If he swore, yeah, if you swear in these donations or you say bad words, Google super chats. Google takes all the money and gives it to a charity. So you just gave Google or some charity $2.
If you see that money, I'll die.
I won't. No, I'm not going to see that. No way.
Oh Lord.
No, what you got to do is you've got to create sort of slang words for.
Yes.
Our supreme leader Drew is here. Praise be the name of the gatekeeper, who puts those who cannot be seen at night in their place. Let there be light, embrace the white, for we will fight. All hail the black keeper, leading us into the new millennium.
Oh God. Oh God. Drew Drunk Clan. Oh, Drew, those your people? By the way, Minnesota says he's not banned from everything, but tomorrow night he's going on the wheel for everything.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Drew has to wear the sign from Die Hard 3 in hood.
That'd be great, man. That's what Jeremy Irons was talking about the other day on JB's show.
Oh,
Tommy,
Will Tactics. He's hilarious. I love him. He's always on fire in the chat.
Tommy looks like he's on a toilet right now.
No, I'm on my chair. I'm sitting on my chair.
Is it a good chair?
Is it a high chair?
As long as we don't get any fart noises, we're good.
Oh, he sends those to me on Facebook enough. I got enough fart noises.
That seems to be like everyone's favorite pastime is just sending you the sounds of their farts or their shits.
He had to have sent you that one Sunday night, Joe.
I've gotten a
He
million.
had to have.
Okay, man. I'm hanging out with some friends right now.
Oh, that's not the right one. Hold on.
That's insane.
Fuck,
Oh,
where
you're
is
talking
it?
about Tommy.
I'm looking for...
No, I'm talking about JB and Tommy. And,
here you go. This is Tommy. This is Tommy.
Here we go.
Tommy is a quitter and racist.
What? Beer Garage?
Racist.
You should be referring to the other guy.
I think you meant Drew. No, Beer Garage.
No, not Drew. I'm talking about... Oh, no, Vikings.
Yeah. Beer Garage, thanks for the $5, man. Appreciate
See, he's
that.
so forgettable that in that moment, I totally forgot his name. So forgettable, Francis. Go steal another bike from Pee-wee.
God, he sucks. I hope a Canadian crosses the border and kills him and takes his house over. Sorry. I'm kidding.
Tempting.
Imagine
Very
that.
tempting.
Yeah, like a criminal gets out of the jail down
Minnesota
there.
belongs to Canada anyway, so you know what?
Does he?
Super chat. Super chat.
Hey Tommy, would you box the bagel boss?
Wow, Casey is raw. That's a great question. That's a good one.
Oh, he'd toss him like a Greek salad.
I'd take him on a fight.
You take
You
that
kill him,
midget?
dude.
It
You
wouldn't
kill
be
him.
that hard. It wouldn't be that hard, honestly.
You'd
beat
stretch him out like fucking dough and make a fucking pizza out of him.
No, just come behind him, grab him behind his shirt, and yank his shirt over, and just go cut up, up in his face, and drop him on the ground.
Oh my God. I'd love to fight Tommy.
Did anyone see Tommy when he did that?
Yeah, I saw it. It's on camera, too. I'd love to fight Tommy.
Oh, Lord.
I'd love to get that fucking retard look off his face. Slap
I found
the shit
the
out
one
of
that
Tommy.
I found the one that JB sent out Sunday night. You guys had to have heard this, or at least Joe. But
Yeah, I heard
here.
this.
Did it say the N-word?
It's no, this is. Now hang on.
Oh,
So fucked up.
See, this is not only so juvenile, it's fucking disgusting.
That is gross. I did get that one. I think I played it one at some point. It was so loud.
Did you? Okay.
It was so
I told
loud.
him that's a first ballot Hall of Famer. Right
Well, this
there.
fucking guy, he sends his shit out to everybody like now. And now he sends there's like a 9 people he's gonna share it to. Unknown caller's on the phone. I wonder who this is.
Hey, I didn't fucking hang up.
Oh yeah?
Tommy hung up on me.
He hung up on you?
I didn't do anything.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, you did. That's what Tommy does.
Oh yeah?
I didn't touch.
That's
I didn't
kind of
touch
shit he does.
my phone at all, and you're a liar.
And then I
don't think Tommy hung up
I was
on you at
calling
all.
14 times from Skype too.
I can
Blah
see that.
blah 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 blah. That's all I ever hear.
The
from you.
connection is a little problematic there in Minnesota.
I don't have connections. I don't have connections from fucking Canada like you.
Hey, Minnesota, why do you have such a problem with Tommy? Is it because he's a fellow tard?
Oh no.
That's to say the least. He's a racist like Drew.
Why?
I'm not 100 times smarter than Vikings.
Do you have any other lines?
I don't think
really.
I don't think Drew or Tommy is racist for real. I think
Well, there's plenty of clips
I have
of it.
black friends. Okay, so fuck
Plenty
off.
I have black fans. Donald Trump has black
Yeah,
friends.
that's sad.
What?
Tommy, you say the same line every time, but yeah, your grandpa is, you own black people. And
All right, he didn't own black people. He
Oh,
drove
I'm
it-
sure your great grandparents did too. Come on.
Honestly, I'd love to just grab you by the
they didn't own a plantation like Tommy.
face and just punch you so hard that you spit your teeth out.
You fuck
Tommy.
Tommy, I told you at one time I wanted to box you, and you said no, I'm not good enough. Remember?
No, I never said that.
Yeah, you
That's
said
what
I'm not
Grim
worthy.
told you,
You
isn't
said
it?
basically said I'm a peasant.
Yeah, we know he didn't say that. Crippled face.
I still would box you, Tommy.
I'll tell you what, the doctors could just have found out about the cure for cancer, and then Minnesota Vikings could walk into the lobby to talk to the secretary, and after experiencing his retardism, they go back and destroy it just to be like, you know what, we don't deserve this shit. Fuck this.
Oh well, hey Joe.
Yeah.
I got something for you.
What do you got?
I just think that you're a little bit out of control these days.
Am I? What did I do?
I mean, the character of Joe Cronin is just fucking wild.
Yeah, it is. Sure
I mean,
is.
If you keep banning everybody, there'll be nobody left.
What do you
Shut the fuck up.
If I keep what? If I keep
If you
banning
keep
everybody, I'm
banning-
banning all the bad people.
Yeah,
I'm not
you
banning them.
realize
The
how
people
retarded
are.
you sound?
The people are banning them. I don't want to ban everybody. The
Well-
people are banning them.
Well, either way. Either way, there'll be nobody. I mean, like I said, you're gonna put Drew and Dave Rose up on there.
What do you
and
mean there'll be
Tommy?
nobody? But they'll just be like the 5 people that call 100 times every show won't be left. That'll be the only thing. It'll be like the phone lines will be open for once.
Well, at least I'll be able to get through right away then.
Well, maybe not tomorrow. After when I put you on the wheel tomorrow night for what I'm going to put you on the wheel for tomorrow night.
Oh, you're gonna smash me with a lifetime ban now?
I'm
You
not
know,
going
if
to do
Jim
it.
Ross was dropped on his head as a baby, he would be Minnesota Vikings fan.
I thought that YR was going on there for a lifetime ban.
Well, he might be, but you might be taking his
You know
place
what?
tomorrow
I'm
night
starting
after
to
this.
fucking consider allowing myself to be banned.
You
know, temporarily.
Do
If
the
you can
community
be
a
banned
favor.
permanently.
No, you should take a permanent
I think that's
hiatus.
a fair fucking exchange.
I don't know, man. You're jumping that. You're
And
jumping
Dave
ahead of
Rose for
wire.
3 months, and Vikings is gone forever. I'll take that. I'll give up my fucking negative points in the bank. Fucking anything to shut you up.
I think I should be exonerated from the wheel.
I think you're gonna go up on the wheel tomorrow.
You can't be exonerated.
Yeah, I
Your
should be
DNA
exonerated.
I think you're gonna go up on the wheel tomorrow.
I went out. Hey, I got on ban last week, and I should have been left like that. You should have took me off there.
Can't deny the fans their spins.
Do you think that?
What do you mean?
The Boston Bruins should have won the fucking Stanley Cup too.
Well, they have won Stanley Cups anyway, so whatever.
I'm talking about last year. You fucking.
Well, you won
Jesus.
a ban.
Hey, what about? Hey, why don't you put fucking Drill Quill up on there?
Put me on the board. I don't give a fuck. You think that's really gonna fucking hurt my feelings?
See if you could get some $15, $30 spins on Drill Quill.
Hey, I'm all down for helping make money. You know, I don't care.
Yeah,
He's a co-host, Minnesota. You dum dum.
So if Cronin throws you up on there and puts a lifetime ban on you, Drew, you wouldn't give a fuck?
No, because
You're talking about
have
apples
a
and
fucking
oranges.
wife.
You're talking about fucking completely different things, though, Minnesota. It doesn't make any sense. You're talking about a guy who like comes on sometimes to like co-host stuff with me or like help me out. Versus
And as strange
you.
as it sounds, some people actually like Drew.
Some people like him, yeah.
But
He's not one
nobody
of the,
likes you.
But he's not one of the
Nobody
big
likes
four,
you.
though, so it don't matter. Unless you're one of the big four, it don't matter.
What the fuck is the Big Four? Don't even answer
come
that.
on.
What a dummy. I'm sorry, I tried to take this other guy's call, but call back. I'll put you on, man. I had enough in Minnesota. I can't take that retardism anymore. Fucking, the mental fucking, my brain is like, it's going to blow up.
He dares fucking call Tommy retarded.
I dare you. I dared you. Well, no, if you knew the stuff he said about Tommy's mother, this wouldn't even be, you'd be talking about that. He's going to beat her head with that turkey arm of hers. Like, he said all kinds of crazy shit. It's crazy. I said, well, call Tommy and tell him that. Then he called...
It's too bad that you can't, start a GoFundMe for, some sort of assassination on certain
I was
people.
thinking
But we're going to get there soon enough.
Oh, you
We'll get
can.
there.
No, you can, but the FBI will visit you.
Yeah, you're right. But technically you
Eventually.
can. The dark web does do that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, then if you spend time going to the right places, you won't get in trouble.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you don't start a
enough of
GoFundMe.
that.
You don't
Let's not get this video banned.
Illinois.
Super chat. Super chat.
You passed up some good chocolate. Shame, boy.
The Goon. I think he's referring to Tommy's story from earlier.
Tommy's Me Too experience.
We got to go back to that because I kind of missed the beginning of that. I wasn't sure what was going on. Here's Bad Omen. I was supposed to be streaming on Patreon already, but
And I'm donating.
fuck it.
Tommy, even though I shit on you sometimes, you're okay.
Aw.
Vikings fan, you stupid ass cunt. If you're going to bash someone, at least have a comeback. Oh wait, your seventh dad dropped you on your head, came in your mouth, and forced you to gag as a kid.
Wow. That is fucking epic shit. Bad Omen shitting on Minnesota Vikings fan. Thanks, Bad Omen. Yeah, so tomorrow the belt won't be on the line, but neither will next week. It will be 3 weeks from now because S. want to take it to SummerSlam, so we're going to let him do that. But tomorrow night, we're putting this... oh, fuck, here we go. We're putting the band Minnesota on the board. We got a caller on the phone. Hang on, caller. Oh, I got good news, guys. I got the crayon upstairs. I'm going to go grab the crayon in a minute. But first, I'm going to ask... we'll talk to this caller for a second. Thank you, Jason Tarr. Remember, Cape Cod Cranberry, baby.
We'll decide what happens to Drew. Vikings is a cum guzzler that needs to off himself like cake fucker.
Whoa.
Stay positive, Tommy.
Jason Tar, do you hear that? That's a demographic. They told me to kill myself. Jason Tar, thank you, man. Appreciate that. $17 cran drop. That was sick. Let's go to the caller real quick here. 980, hello.
What's up, Joe? It's Drew Bar, man.
What up, Drew Bar? Holy shit.
Hey.
What's up, dude?
About 10 beers deep, drunk as shit.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, wondering when Drew's going to let out some more racist slurs.
Not anytime soon. Hey, your name's Drew. Why don't you do it? No, don't.
Drew looks like physically ill right now from like
I'm your Huckleberry.
Yeah, you look
Hey.
ill, Drew. You look like you've been raped by in prison.
All week long,
It's been a
apparently.
long week. Yeah, it's been a long week.
Can't fucking hang with it, huh?
You know what? I've got to admit. Sorry, actually, you know what? I'll shut up because we got a caller on. He called for a reason. My bad.
Yeah, go ahead, Drew Bar.
I was just going to say, man, fucking Vikings fan, man. I cannot believe he spawned in the same state I fucking did. That's fucking pathetic.
Yeah, dude. Well, he might not have. He might have been a border jumper, you know?
No, I'm thinking he just emerged from a puddle.
Yeah, dude. He's a blob. He might be, he kind of looks like, you know, it's funny. He makes fun of Tommy's mother. He makes fun of Tommy's birth mother. But, you know, he kind of looks like her. So that cocksucker.
He looks worse.
Yeah, he looks. Well, that's debatable, but they
I
look
don't- no,
similar.
I said it earlier. Like, I don't think Tommy's birth mother looks bad. And I mean, if you look at her pictures when she was younger, she was cute. But like,
All right,
I don't- I
whatever.
can't
You're
even
looking at
imagine
younger
what
pictures of
birth-
her, you creepy fuck. What the
Can
fuck?
you imagine what birthed Vikings fan? The whale, or maybe it was like some sort of like big gelatinous egg or something like from Aliens that fucking sprouted Vikings fan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why
I don't think that came from a human.
It might not have been a human. It might have been like one of
Ogre?
those old Neanderthal, like fucking in a cave. Maybe he got out as a baby. You know, a 3-year-old. He made it out of the cave and got lost. Then someone found him, and they put him in foster care, and then he grew up
Made
kind
it
of
out
normal.
of the cave.
Just
Remember
swear to
those
God.
Geico commercials with the cavemen?
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's a toss-up, man.
I'm starting to think like some Stranger Things shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like he was just an experiment gone wrong that escaped.
Fuck
Is
it,
he
man.
related to E.T.? He kind of looks like a fat E.T.
He looks like a fat dildo. Hey, Tommy, when are those ghost movies going to come out? I can't wait.
Well, we're working. The editor's working on like the cutting and the all that kind of stuff, and you know we're going to be putting EVPs into the video also. So like, if you know we could pick anything up that in the investigation. So soon, hopefully.
You going to go to like...
Hey, Tommy, did you piss yourself?
No, I did not piss myself.
Did you guys film it already? Did you already film like looking for ghosts?
Shot it and filmed it, and it's being edited right now. And we're just working on some stuff to get it done.
Did you go to your
And,
barber's grave?
It's done. Put it out for everybody to watch.
Did you go to your barber's grave? With all the equipment?
Oh my God.
You have a good night.
Well, I've gone to my dad's grave before for the same thing. My father's grave.
Well, I mean, I did go, not doing paranormal stuff. I did go see my friend recently. You know, I posted on Instagram.
You got to go with the paranormal stuff to see if he's floating around there.
No, you could probably communicate with him.
I went one time with
possibly.
Yeah, I went to my dad's grave once with the paranormal stuff, and what we did was, like, I dug a hole, like about a foot long hole, and it was a metal piece, and I stuck it in the ground, and then I put my dick in the hole, and tried to communicate with my father through my penis. Yeah, it was weird, man. It was like, and then you know what's weird is like the pole actually, and I never heard from my dad. That's the one thing that did suck. I never heard from my dad. I had my penis in this pole. It was nighttime. There was no security. It's out in New Hampshire. And but I mean, the one good thing is the pole felt amazing, Tommy. The pole felt so good that I just was like, you know what, fuck it, and I came in the pole, and I think my cum dripped down onto my dad's grave.
Joe, are you sure you're not talking about your father, Father O'Banion from Sunday school, who drilled you up the ass?
No, I didn't go to Sunday school. Fuck that. Fuck religion. And fuck Drew Barr's phone.
Maybe they called it something different. I don't know.
You know what? I knew right from the beginning that those priests were creepy rapists. So I never went to church for
So
shit.
you signed up right away without even questioning it.
Yeah, I always got really angry at the altar boys. I felt like they were big suck-up assholes. Like, I'd be seriously, I'd be in the church.
Now you know why.
Yeah, they were... They were sucking it. No, I was in the fucking third pew or something. I remember just like, oh, everybody's being indoctrinated by the religion. And the two fucking, those altar boys, like, just like, bringing everything, and they were the suck-ups in, like, you know, the CCD class or whatever. And it was just weird. You knew, like, they just did it to, like, make their mom happy or something. But they looked like they really loved it. I bet you they were, who knows what they were doing behind the scenes.
I'm sure they did.
Tommy, were you ever an altar boy?
No, I wasn't. I never did any of that kind of stuff.
Did you ever stare at the altar boys like, wow, I want to do that?
No, I never. No, I didn't have any. No.
So are you Catholic, Joe?
Me?
Yeah.
Supposedly. I mean, I don't
Okay.
know. That's what I was supposed to be before I realized.
Because I think Tommy would be Baptist or something, considering where he's the region he's from. Is
Tommy,
that correct, Tommy, or are you
what-
just something different?
Yes, I am Christian.
No, but which sect, which division?
I don't know exactly. I think it might be Baptist. I don't know.
What's the name on the wall of your church?
I haven't been there in forever.
That's why you're having all these problems.
I mean, I went to church. I went to church when I lived in Florida.
Repent, and thou shalt be forsaken.
So you're like a fake Catholic.
Fake.
What are you talking about?
No, that's the Pope.
You're like, yeah, no, it's like all these people
I'd say
like
the Pope is a real Catholic because of what he does.
well, all these people worry about religious blah blah
Buggering
blah. But
boys.
then they don't even go to church. Like everybody always worries about this and that, but then they don't even go to church. So
Where you want to, Joe. You can honestly go onto a field and pray. If you want to bring a group of people and go out and pray wherever you want, you can make church anywhere you want to be. That's my opinion, and I do believe in Jesus Christ as my Savior. So, like, that doesn't make me less of a person. So, like, that's, you know, I am Christian. I do believe in Jesus Christ as Savior. So, it doesn't make me less of a person because I go to church.
I didn't say it makes. I did not say.
No
I
one's-
did not
no one's
say
saying that, Tommy. No
Did
one's
not
saying
say
that.
it makes you less of a person. Makes you less of a Christian. Yeah, that's what I said.
No, but that's the thing, though. I was just curious. You
You're
know,
going to
'cause
hell.
again, like I've got my issues against Catholicism, but I don't think inherently Christianity is evil. But again, if you take a look at all the different sects, you see some that have developed to be a splinter group of what the original intention was, and I think the Catholic strand is an example of that. It's, I mean, shit. They say don't idolize. And yet, like, you've got all these saints and all, like, Mary is mentioned more than anybody else, and like there's pictures and statues of her that you worship. Like, you're not supposed to worship idols. That's according to basic Christian doctrine.
Right.
But you see it all over the place with the Catholic Church and the gold and like all this stuff that's embellished and like just the opulence and extravagance and stuff, and yet they're the ones asking for donations to feed the poor when they're rich. And
well, a lot of people capitalize on the word of the Lord and gospel and God. A lot of people capitalize on God to hide behind it. There's people out there that will literally attack you and lie to you, all while saying, God bless. Let's see if we can take a phone call. Anybody wants to call, we'll put you on the phone tonight. There's so much to talk about still, and I haven't even really done that much. We've kind of just had...
Oh, night, man. Okay, you have a great night.
All right, Tommy.
Why are you leaving so early, man?
I'm gonna die, and I have to jump off.
Hell yeah,
You're
Tommy.
gonna die?
No, his phone's gonna die, I think he said.
Oh.
Tommy, you gonna add more rings to this weird fucking thing that's going on here?
I mean, this is all the rings that I have currently right now. The infinity ring.
Tommy looks like he's a little person next to a giant controller. I just noticed that.
Yeah, it looks like a table almost.
Yeah,
What's funny? The camera puts on 10 pounds, but the controller takes off 50.
What's the other ring other than the Infinity Gauntlet?
One is my class ring, and then the Infinity ring is this one.
Your class ring from high school graduation.
The class ring that they shouldn't have given you. Fucking asshole. Fucking country. Motherfuckers. Joe Cronin, GED, you can't pass class. Tommy fucking can't read, he gets a ring. This fucking country's retarded. Not you, Tommy. There's nothing wrong with you. You put the work in, you're a good guy. You're awesome. I'm just saying there's something wrong with that. Something wrong with, I came out, you know what I mean, able to do algebra 2. I can do algebra 2 and I can read. And they told me I don't get a diploma. It's fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit, and I'm mad. In fact, I'm gonna come there and I'm gonna take Tommy's ring and I'm gonna stuff it up my own ass. No, Tommy, I love you, man. You get out of here. Have a good night, man. Appreciate it. Sorry that Vikings called, man. And
good to have you here.
You got him though, man. You got him.
See you, Tommy.
Call up. Have a good night.
If you're drunk tomorrow, call up. We'll party. All right.
Most definitely.
Say hi to Crystal for me, please.
Yeah.
No.
Say hi to Crystal's pussy for Dave.
This guy.
Man, I would gobble her.
She'd let you.
Well, I'll tell you this. Yeah? She's probably a keeper, because considering like Tommy, vomited, barely, washed his mouth, and she kissed him. I mean, that's dedication. That's a good woman, I'd say.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Hey, listen, if you guys didn't listen to the last episode of Honestly, it's all on Patreon, dude. It's like me and Leah's thing. It's a whole bunch of shit on Patreon from the last couple of days, last week.
When you and Tommy can speak just alone, you guys make gold.
Mm-hmm. I love talking to him. Yeah, when we're like serious, you know what I mean? Everything's not a joke. But then he throws out these jokes still. It's funny. He doesn't realize it, but he does.
Well, it works because you don't have people calling in and firing at him and you have your own, like you said, little jokes that come up, but nothing that
everybody can hear me.
Enrages him.
Hello, Derry.
Well, you just lost.
How are you tonight?
I had to hang up on him. When I add someone to the call and they just start talking, it makes me want to hurt somebody. Like, it makes me want to actually, I want to kill babies. Like, it's weird. Like, I'm normally very peaceful.
It's like if you walk into a bar and just walk up to a random table and in the middle of someone talking, you go, hey, can you hear me? What's going on, guys?
Yeah. Hey, can you hear me?
Let me finish my sentence?
Hey, what's up? Hey. Like my fucking.
Still not as bad as calling into a show and having the fucking stream blazing, and you have to tell them it's a little bit delayed. Can you turn off your stream?
Well, and that's nothing new. That's ever since radio was invented and live shows and call-ins.
It still has to be mentioned. I saw a great meme the other day saying people thought that it was only because of a lack of connection that information was prevented to the masses and people were dumb.
Yeah.
No. And it was just no, that wasn't the case. Basically instigating or insinuating that people are stupid no matter how much access they have to the information. So you can tell them 1,000 times and they still don't fucking get it.
What's funny is with radio, there's even call screeners. So you call in and you talk to the guy, hey, what are you calling to talk about? You tell them and they go, okay, cool. Leave your radio down. We'll get to you in a minute. And at least 3 times a day, if you listen to a radio station, caller.
That's such a great point.
It's echoing in the background. They
can't follow. People can never do it. Can never follow the instructions. Speaking of not following instructions, or instructions.
Yo, what's up? What up?
Oh boy, he did it again. Did it again, man. Did it a fucking again, bro.
This call sucks. This call sucks.
All right, well, we tried with him. So let's try to let's go to the Barracuda.
This call sucks.
What up?
What's going on, Joe?
Nothing much, man. How you doing? I hope I want to hurt myself after that last call.
I understand after listening to some of the calls that have came through tonight.
Yeah. What's up with you tonight?
Put my head against the wall.
Yeah. Smash my head. Smash me open, baby.
Oh, yeah?
What do you got tonight, man? Bring something for me. What do you got? You want to hurt somebody?
I'm always in the mood to hurt somebody.
Whoa. Who you want to hurt?
Anybody that I can get my hands on.
All right.
No, I was kind of hoping that have Tommy still on the call, because normally when I'm on a call and he's here, I give him shit. But just wanted to say, Tommy, if you're still listening, I don't know if you are, but you've earned my respect tonight by standing up to that little faggot.
He's a big fag. Let's get it right.
He's a
Oh, so you're not a Vikings fan either, huh?
Who is?
No.
Nobody would even know you Vikings if it wasn't for this show. You should get down on your knees and grovel at my feet and suck my dick. All right, Minnesota? You literally have 8 friends in this world that you wouldn't have if it wasn't for Joe Cronin Show. And that's not me trying to bang my chest and say how great I am and anything like that. I'm just saying, it's a fact, bro. You wouldn't have anybody. You wouldn't have 9 listeners if it wasn't for Joe Cronin Show. So, Vikings, you should get down on your feet and suck my balls. You should be a $100 patron, all right? Because your whole life, no friends. And now you got a couple. So, that's got to be worth something to you. It's got to be so valuable to you, Minnesota Vikings fan. Come on, man. Listen, we got a caller. 513, hello.
God damn, that's the first thing I hear is, fuck you, Vikings, da-da-da. I'm not Vikings. Shit, man. It's Will Tactics.
I wasn't talking to you, you dildo.
Yeah, man. What's up, guys?
This
what's up,
call
Rude Racist?
sucks. What's up, Will?
What's up, Will? Jesus.
What's up? Damn, I suck already. Shit, man.
Bring it on,
I'm
man.
on the call like 30 seconds. Nah. Hey, I had a really random-ass topic for you guys, just to throw you guys off.
Okay.
So you guys are all about my age, like 30-something, right? Dave's on the call too, right?
Yeah, he's 48, yeah.
48, shut up.
What's up, Dave? Man, I was thinking about this earlier, man. You remember back in the day, you go to like a CD store to go buy like Best Buy or Circuit City or something, and like like one song on this CD that you really like. You're like, damn, that song's really good. And then you go to buy the CD, and it's always a gamble. It's always like, $11, $16 on a CD, and then the rest of the album fucking sucks.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you guys,
so many times.
Yeah, it's the one-hit song.
Yeah, like you don't have to deal with that shit anymore. I was just thinking about that because, like, iTunes or whatever, you can just like listen to, or YouTube or whatever, just go listen to the whole new album before you buy it, and it's like, back then you were just taking a huge risk on shit. Can you guys think of like any like albums or CDs that like that happened back in the day?
Well, I could tell you, I had about a 90%
like one-hit wonder type things.
Yeah, well, I mean, you were intrigued by the band or the rapper or whoever, because you heard the one song and you really liked that one song, and then you bought the CD, and then the rest of it was just ass.
Well, I'll tell you one. I didn't buy it. He actually listens sometimes. So, Anthony, if you're out there, he bought the album Are You Jimmy Ray from Jimmy Ray. And he was like, oh, I love this song. And I'm like, why are you buying the album? You know he's a one-hit wonder. When you have a song about yourself, you're going to be a one-hit wonder. And lo and behold, he buys the CD, and it was the worst god-awful CD I've ever heard.
It's gone the wrong way, though. It's so bad. It's like it went from, okay, you spent $14 or whatever for one song, but now it's like you buy a whole CD and you could buy a whole fucking thing on iTunes, and the artist gets paid like nothing. So it's
right.
It should have been somewhere in the middle. Like to me, it should have been like the more people you attract to iTunes or something like that like you get like times 2 and 3 and 4. You know what I mean? Like they
or bundles.
Yeah, or they go up or something. Like I don't know. Like there's just artists get fucked now. But yeah, I remember that, dude. But at the same time, though, to be honest, yeah, I mean, I guess I do. I remember like buying the CDs and being like, oh yeah, there's like 2 good songs or 1 good song or there'd be a lot of good songs that are singles but I'd always look for I always enjoyed when like you could listen to it from the beginning to end. That's what we always you dream of that type of thing,
But that's rare though. Like, I mean, I feel like back then where you find an album, you can just like play it and let it go. and just like listen to the whole thing the whole way through. Because I mean, I was trying to think of a CD like back then. Like, I mean, I'm probably gonna get scrutinized for this, but I'm not like a big Tupac fan. And like, I remember buying like "Are You Still Down," and like, I really only like that one song. Like, I Wonder If Heaven Got a Ghetto. Like, and like the rest of the album just kind of add to me. Like, I don't know.
Well, I gotta be honest. I've been thinking about it hard, since you asked that question, and I cannot think of any album that I've purchased that I thought, only one or two songs were good. Like, I was satisfied with the entire album. But you bring up that good point of the album, is that was the intention in the past, was to create an album of songs that tell a story. With the iTunes now and all these other services, bands are more focused on creating at least one tune that they can sell many copies of. So the intention is no longer in making an album that all the songs connect to. It's to at least get one out that they'll make money from. That takes away from the quality of music and from the opportunity to actually have albums like we did in the past where they would tell a story.
Yeah, and there's ones that you might not like that, like for instance, I like Stabbing Westward. I talk about them a lot, but a lot of people, like if you bring up Stabbing Westward, a lot of people like know the one or two like songs they had on the radio. They especially know the one song, and I know a lot of people that were like, that song kicks ass. Who's that band? I'm gonna go buy that CD, and they went and they bought Darkest Days, and it wasn't their thing. Like they, like they bought it and then they thought it was, and then they were like, oh wait, this, like, I don't really like a lot of this. It's very emo, and stuff like that. But or whatever, back then they didn't have that word, that term. But I like the whole CD from the beginning to the end. It's, to me, it's a story. It's like from it's very dark and shit, and I like that. But I know a lot of guys who are like, where's the other songs like that single?
Yeah, well, I mean, call me crazy, but I agree with Dave in a way, because it's like a lot of times they'll make a band or a group or somebody will make that one song that fits for the radio, and it's like a hit, and then you listen to the album, and then it's like, holy shit, the rest of the album doesn't sound like that one song, and it's basically something that the label was just pushing out, to try and make money off of. But then sometimes you have the complete opposite, where like the one song that they get on the radio, the whole album sounds like that one song, and you're just like bored. You're just like Godsmack kind of.
Rush.
Like, I feel. Yeah, Rush is kind of like that.
Hootie and the Blowfish. There's a great example.
Hold on, Rush.
Although I love Darius
Rush?
Rucker. I said Rush sounds like all their songs sound alike to me.
If you want to say that, I don't believe that, but
I mean, that's the greatest example, but that voice just stands out.
The voice is unique. That's the thing that ties it all together. But the songs themselves are different. But hey, Rush is definitely not for everyone. It's a unique taste, and you either hate it or love it. It's that simple. You can't be in between with Rush.
There's some songs of theirs I like and some I don't. But I'm also not huge into Rush either, so I knew that'd get your attention though, so that's why I said.
Oh wow, this is crazy. JB gave us well, you know how JB likes music. We talk a lot of music when JB likes to get into those conversations. Not everybody does, but obviously we like to get into music conversations. And JB sent us he sent me a little clip here explaining, well, I guess his take on which band that he thinks is like this. Oh, wait. Oh.
This shit sucks.
Not surprised he'd say that about Rush.
Yeah,
JB,
that just sounds like
any day of the week to a music contest. He was talking shit about that. Monetize this, about how he'd smoke anybody in a music knowledge contest. I'd smoke him in that.
That would actually be a very cool concept of making a show is just like Beat JB or something, or like like you have like tiers and like questions asked to people, and then it gets like diluted to like winners, and then eventually they go head to head against JB. That could actually be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I agree.
Count me in.
Damn. Why do I agree with Dave so much tonight? This is weird.
You know, but if I did
it's
that,
no, it's actually, I think tonight is a super, or recently was a super black moon.
Bailey wouldn't even know the bands. I would talk about bands Bailey wouldn't even know about. So, like, what the hell is he gonna, unless you talk about Queen or David Bowie or something like that's mainstream as shit.
And he said Floyd was over. And was it?
Yeah, he said Pink
overrated.
Floyd was overrated.
He said who? He said Pink Floyd was overrated?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
This is the argument that apparently he won over me.
Yeah, dude, that makes.
That's not the argument.
I did not know that how that started. I want to choke JB.
No, but he was all no. He actually got into a huge fight with Rocky from Super Ugly Show about Led Zeppelin and how they were overrated. And it's like, I think that's what he said.
They were overrated.
Or was, I can't remember who said it was overrated, but it was an interesting debate, and he's definitely very vocal with his opinions. But you had a great idea, Will. I mean, I would love actually just to see that on its own. Like, that would be a great just separate video apart from monetize this or anything else. Like, it would just be a good stand.
That's yikes, man. No, that's.
Wouldn't you like?
My
I
head's
mean,
gonna blow up.
do you think that's a good idea, Joe?
What's that? I'm just kidding, bro. Yeah, no, like having like a show where we
You
talk
got
about music is great. I told JB we could do one whenever. Like, we just gotta come up with something. I just don't think it works on monetize this, because then people, like, half the people are like cool, but then the other half are like, fuck, kill me.
Well, that's why I suggested a different show.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
We could sit here and talk about video games for an hour, but if you talk music for 15 minutes, there's a riot in the chat.
Yeah, people start getting mad. It's almost like politics. It's almost.
And what's funny is it's
worse.
You know what I think it is? I think it's enraging to the viewer because they want to speak up and say something, because that's something I think we can all connect with. And
it is a passionate topic.
It makes a great podcast. It really does.
Like fucking Barracuda got that awesome Typo Negative shirt. I'd probably talk about that, but JB don't even know anything about them.
So what does the audience want us to discuss tonight?
Well, I want to talk about Ninja going to fucking Mixer, because I think this is fucking crazy.
I have no idea what you just said.
Okay, so Ninja is like a top streamer. Thanks for the call, by the way. Who is it? Will Tactics? Will Tactics, love you, buddy. Good shit, man. That was a great call. I started fucking with him, but he was a good call. Yeah, no. The fucking Ninja left Twitch. He's like the biggest Twitch streamer. Like millions and millions and millions of people, fucking whatever the fuck. So apparently he left Twitch for good and is going to Mixer, which is like Microsoft's version of Twitch, except nobody uses it. Really?
Okay.
Because I've streamed on it before for hours and nobody comes in. Nobody comes in. Just like even Twitch is like that. Even Twitch is like, if I stream on Twitch for 6 hours and I opened up let's say I opened up my new Twitch account, nobody knows who I am, and I started streaming a game for 6 hours, and it wasn't anybody from Joe Cronin Show, nobody knew it was me. I'm just starting a brand new channel, trying to grow a channel on Twitch. Probably I could stream for 6 hours, and I would be lucky if I got like 3 or 5 followers doing that. It would be very hard. But if you did Mixer for about 6 hours, you'd be lucky if one person came in at all. Like, it's just a fucking ghost town of shit. So, you pay a guy to bring his audience over. There's no searchability for Mixer online. There's no searchability for Mixer outside of its own self, outside of its own platform, outside of its own community or whatever. So the only way you're going to get people watching is from other people from the community. And not only that, but I thought it sucked when I was on it. So it was just like, this guy's going over there. And part of it is because, probably because of how Twitch is. Twitch is so bad right now. Like, women can do anything over there. They can jiggle their titties, piss on themselves, questionably interact with their pets. But if a guy does the same thing, he's banned. They've banned so many guys for whatever. They ban you if you take your shirt off. If a guy takes his shirt off, you'll get banned on Twitch.
But a girl could show everything but her nipples and be cool.
Yeah.
I have a question. Who owns Twitch? Do we know?
Amazon.
Amazon, yeah.
Amazon now, yeah. But you know what? These rules were in place even before Amazon bought them.
CIA.
So, CIA, yeah, maybe. It might be because, you know what? It's a smart thing, right? You start a company like Twitch, you allow it to get bought by a mega corporation, and you've already got your moles and your spy gear intact and in place. And there you go. You let them do the work for you.
Didn't you hear the other day that I think it was Amazon has Alexa, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It apparently is set to activate and record when it hears sounds of people fucking.
What the fuck?
What?
This came out last week. Either this past week or the week prior. So this week or last. But it came out.
Why?
Ask the CIA. I have no fucking clue why. But it actually was revealed. I mean, there's Google engineers that are coming out and speaking about how, you know, Google is literally trying to interfere with the upcoming election and fucking with all these algorithms. And
what does
they're
fucking
getting
have to do
fired
with it?
for it and all this shit. So, like, fact is, like, there's a very sinister shit, you know, thing going on in the background. So I don't know the reason why exactly, but it's just kind of scary to think that those specific things activated.
That's such a weird thing to activate. And by the way,
I know, but
that means Alexa's been activated like sucking fucking 80 times because that thing used to sit. It used to sit next to me in the living room. After shows, me and Leo would just be like, "What's up?" and we're in the living room. So there you go. I was always worried. I'm like, "Are we still streaming, Leah?" You just hear fucking pounding.
Well, thanks to Alexa, you always are.
We're recorded somewhere. You know, I mean, whatever. So what?
And you know what's crazy now is that they did this the other day. Is they show this technology where you take one still image from one angle, and the computer algorithms can actually make a full motion 360-degree video of that. So it could be the Mona Lisa, for example, or it could be Da Vinci's David, Michelangelo's David. It could be anything. Like, they're called deep fakes. So the whole purpose is that now technology is at a point where you could literally create a video from a still image.
Well, have you seen Google's software for photos? If you put up a photo on Google's whatever software they use, and it's like a picture of, say, like John Cena's face, even if the picture's labeled like B725, whatever, it will break it down and be like John Cena, face, wrestling. Wow. Like, it's you can use it as a tool for your thumbnails. And it breaks it all down, like likelihood of clicks based on names and shit. It's fucking terrifying, dude. They do it with video now. So now they do it with video. That's why your tags don't really matter as much anymore, because they do it themselves. They do it in the background themselves when you upload a thumbnail, and then it tries to match what's in the video versus what's the thumbnail. So then it creates these likely algorithm names on the side of it. So you can yourself use these tools. Google has made them available to everybody. So I can go on and use these tools, and it will tell me like all the shit in my video versus the photo. So what you really need to be doing is syncing up, making sure your video contains the things you want to talk about in the title, and the image does too. That's how the algorithm works now compared to title, description, tag. Now it's more like title. It used to be like title, description, tag was like 30, 30, 30, and then topical was like the variable. Now it's like fucking like 70% your title, and then like 20% what's in the video that Google determines, and then 10% what's in your still photo. And remember, the minute you upload your video to YouTube, it transcribes it right to YouTube, to Google and YouTube. So they use that transcription. So if you're like, I'm going to grab a bat and I'm going to beat somebody's head in and kill, like, whatever, like Google sees kill, beat, I'm going to kill, beat, like, and it creates a threat, and you immediately get demonetized on that video. But also, they're able to basically log all the things you said in your video. So you're being transcribed, log. Someone could use it legally. They could say, you know, if you threaten someone and then went down the street and beat the shit out of them or something like that, they could just pull up your video where you said, I want to punch that guy in the face. You know, here it is where you said this and that, and you said this and that. Now, I don't know what the legal ramifications of that, because the video can misinterpret things sometimes. You know, one time I think it said I was going to rape a cat, but I said, like, something about, like, my cap is backwards or something. It made no sense, and I said that. So that's the other thing. You get demonetized if you don't speak clearly, because the algorithm might think you said something you didn't say. It's fucking weird.
There was one time I had closed captioning on. I can't remember why. Maybe I had the fan on or something. I couldn't hear, and whatever. It doesn't matter. But you said New Yorker, and it said new fucker. And I'm like, oh well, that's they're trying to fuck you now.
Yeah, no. I left it play one time live, because sometimes it works live, and it was working live, so I left it on the bottom, and it said all kinds of shit that I didn't say. You know, because it's not the best, best thing. Where's the algorithm? Hold on, I got a picture of this.
But it never makes your bad shit better. If you say fucker, even if it's muffled, it'll. Oh yeah, he said it.
No one in the world knows YouTube like that.
Yeah. No, I had the link to the place, but I don't know where the fuck it went. But I do have a video of Daryl Eves talking about it, and I think Daryl talks about it at some point in this video. And if he does, yeah, here it is. So you'll see what he's talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I've been using this for a year, by the way.
What your content is really about.
But there's video version of this.
See, there's some joy.
Look at this.
And there's some.
See that? So those are two faces. This is what's his face? He's dead.
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking. Yeah, you're right. Stephen Hawking, and then whoever that is, and then a black hole. And you'll see that the Google Imager thing breaks it down and says, like, joy, sorrow, anger, surprise, exposed, blurred, headwear. Like, and then it says, like, very unlikely, but then unlikely is the top one on joy. And there's all these breakdowns, labels, web documents. Like, there's so many things.
Sorrow, anger, surprise, if they're exposed. I mean, you can get really, really detailed. What I love about this is it gives it a confidence rating. And it's all over the place. Now, this is where it gets really interesting, and this is where I want you to pay really close attention. Then they start to label your metadata. So this is the...
Now, this is exactly what YouTube does to your thumbnails.
Cloud Vision predicting what all these little things is. There's skin, nose, eyes, photo caption, mouth, photography, smile, and those labels go on and on. Another thing that's really important is the web entries. So they're saying, okay, is this found anywhere? Well, guess what? Stephen Hawking's there's a Wikipedia page that's connected to, and then the creator has it. Then look at this one, black hole. There's no black hole in text, like for the OCR, but there is the image of the black hole.
Yeah, so it finds out that there's a black hole there. You know what I mean? There's no written, like, black hole anywhere in the image or anything like that, or even in the metadata of it, and it just knows black hole.
All this technology, but Twitter can't figure out how to do an edit button?
Yeah, nah. Well, Twitter is an evil piece of shit. Then there's another one called video intelligence, and this one is also weird.
Starts to define noticing the noise and really selecting what it's about. So right here, you can see that the keyword grocery store is 95% positive that that's what it is, and that it's food and parking lot.
So there, grocery store, food, parking lot. It's picking up on what your video is and what it's about, and then it's going to sync it up to the image. So those are essentially kind of your new tags on YouTube.
So if I did a video about babies drinking Pepsi, it would probably fucking trend like crazy then.
Maybe, like,
because they got a Pepsi logo and baby shit behind me.
Yeah, if there was trending too, like if tomorrow a guy, if a guy like falls down a flight of stairs drinking Pepsi and it goes viral, then you made a video drinking Pepsi and holding the Pepsi up, and then maybe putting a flight of stairs in the background, the picture of that image of him falling behind you. So you were like, now it's like, oh, I recognize that image. I recognize Pepsi. I recognize you. And so, like, now it's verifying all those things that you wanted to talk about.
I'm going to start hanging shit behind me then.
There you go. I mean, I just taught everybody, just learned a free lesson. How about that? But yeah, that's why the tags are less successful. This is the type of stuff I can do for you on Patreon if you'd like to learn. No, I'm just kidding. But so there's that. The Tulsi Gabbard thing. Kamala Harris fucking, we could play that clip, I guess. I mean, I think everybody's seen it. You know, I'm not that interested, really. But I do think the Kamala chick sucks. I think she seems like an evil fuck. Let me see if this is a clip of...
Congresswoman Gabbard, you took...
I love this. I could play this all day.
She sucks, she swallows, she takes it in the ass.
Yeah. I know if...
Anything for that promotion.
Issue with Senator Harris confronting Vice President Biden at the last debate. You called it a...
Slurp up every last drop.
Is that...
Good
Oh,
God.
yeah. Is that Don Lemon's boyfriend, by the way?
False accusation that Joe Biden is a racist. What's your response?
I want to bring the conversation back to the broken criminal justice system that is disproportionately negatively impacting black and brown people all across this country today.
Is this ain't the clip of them fighting last night, is it? This is the old one. That's the old one.
I think that's the one.
No, because it says July 31st. Didn't they just battle yesterday?
Well, which
yesterday was the 31st.
Oh, here.
No, yesterday
Congresswoman
was
Gabbard,
the
you took
first.
issue with Senator Harris
today's the
confronting
second
Vice
day.
President Biden at the last debate. You called it a, quote, false accusation that Joe Biden is a racist. What's your response?
Is this it? This is it, huh?
I think this is the clip you're referring to.
I want to bring the conversation back to the broken criminal justice system that is disproportionately negatively impacting black and...
Yeah, see, they want to attack Joe Biden for being racist back in the day, but Tulsi, from what I can see, is she doesn't want to start calling people racist for fucking 50 years ago, whatever the fuck. She's like, well, let's talk about the problems now instead of attacking somebody. I think that she doesn't like the attacks on people and stuff like that. I think that that's what her point is here.
and brown people all across this country today.
She's kind of brown, Hawaii, you know, get that suntan.
Now, Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply concerned about this record. There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana.
I love that, dude, when she goes, oh, there'd be too many examples to cite, but here's a couple.
Too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence.
Look at her write it down like she's gonna fucking give a fuck.
Evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep cash bail system in place that impacts poor people in the worst kind of way.
Thank you, Congresswoman. Senator Harris, your response?
As the elected Attorney General of California, I did the work of significantly reforming the criminal justice system of a state of 40 million people, which became a national model for the work that needs to be done. And I am proud of that work. And I am proud of making a decision to not just give fancy speeches or be in a legislative...
She's exactly doing that right now. She's not answering to any of the direct things that Tulsi Gabbard, because those are all facts. So now she's just like, I'm proud of the work I did, like, and then like da-da-da. It's like, really? She doesn't refute any of the stuff that was said. And then she talks about giving fancy speeches. This is a fancy speech.
body and give speeches on the floor, but actually doing the work of being in the position to use the power that I had to reform a system that is badly in need of reform. That is why we created initiatives that were about re-entering former offenders and getting them counseling. It is why, and because I know that criminal justice system is so broken, that I am an advocate for what we need to do to not only
Now, the moderator's cutting her, too, because she's totally just fucking...
criminalize but legalize marijuana in the United States.
I want to bring Congresswoman Gabbard back in. Your response,
The bottom line is, Senator Harris, when you are in a position to make a difference and an impact in these people's lives, you did not. And worse yet, in the case of those who were on death row, innocent people, you actually blocked evidence from being revealed that would have freed them until you were forced to do so. There is no excuse for that. And the people who suffered under your reign as prosecutor, you owe them an apology.
Blah. Kamala Kuntras just fucking destroyed by Tulsi. Who's the guy Yang too? So everybody seems to like Yang. You know about him, Dave, at all?
Yeah, but he's not everyone loves him, just retards. He's trying to appeal to a young audience. He's insisting on this plan for
sex.
It's like a basic income type program. paying people to do nothing. It's just so stupid. And the only reason why his name is big is because he's appealing to the millennials by going with the, we need to get big tech under control. But, obviously that's known and a lot of people are trying to do that. But that's one of his few platforms, items in his platform. And it's just, there's no plan behind what he intends to do. It's just another fucking, talking head.
Bernie destroyed the other day too. He really fucked people up. He was like pulling his best Trump on the other Democrats. I don't know if you saw that. He just fucked people up. I mean, it's laughable, but it was pretty fucked people up the other day. I thought. I mean, some people would say John Delaney destroyed him because he was like, fuck this, fuck that, and then John Delaney was like, well, I've done the math.
Oh, speaking of Delaney, it's hilarious because I wasn't looking at the screen and I'm listening to his voice, but I wasn't sure it was him. And it sounds like Jimmy Kimmel. I'm like thinking to myself, what the hell is Jimmy Kimmel doing on this show? Is he like moderating? So I look and I'm seeing this guy talk, and it blew me away because he sounds identical to him.
To Jimmy Kimmel?
Yes.
Wow.
You gotta listen to it. He actually sounds like Jimmy Kimmel.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'll have to pull that up.
The bald guy, Delaney.
I'll have to pull that up. He's almost a fucking Republican, he sounds like, Delaney. Or a mathematician.
There was a few people that actually said things that went against what the majority of the Democrat Party were talking about. Some of them were actually, speaking sort of truths in the sense that,
like when Bernie threw his hands
you can't
up.
expect to pay for certain plans, if you don't have anything to show for it, and you're just going to hand Trump a win if you continue to do these sorts of tactics and stuff. So some of them were speaking the truth, but others were just, a lot of them were just outright lying.
Dude, Bernie Sanders killed me the other day with some of the shit that he was saying. I was laughing my fucking ass off when he threw his hands up.
Yeah, that was funny. He's like, the guy's like, throw your hands up. He's like, who?
Yeah, he's like, all right, I'll do it. That type of stuff, man, that's hilarious to me. Because I kind of do like Bernie. I still do kind of like him a little bit. But, it's just like, I do. I kind of like, I wanted to vote for him last time, but the Democrats fucked him in the ass. And then he said, thank you, sir. May I have another? And I said, well, I don't want that guy leading my country who just rolls over and takes it in the ass from the enemies.
We're going to force Americans to make these radical changes.
But I'm watching this debate to laugh. That's why I'm watching these fucking debates. Somebody said,
it was a shit show.
Some fucking idiot in the chat a minute ago said, why don't you show the Republicans then? Why are you so biased? What are you talking about? The Democrats are the ones debating. Trump is the one running. What the fuck? What, are you fucking retarded? There's no Republican candidates, you fuck.
They're not going to go along. You throw your hands up, but you haven't.
He keeps doing that shit. He's going to win this shit.
Force Americans to make these radical changes. They're not going to go along. You throw your hands up, but you haven't.
Now, the best thing is this poor idiot on the right, who basically Jeb Bush's long lost favorite friend. He realizes at this point that, oh my God, I've got to do something outrageous too. Because that's the whole thing. Like, how did Trump get elected? He was so crazy and demonstrative. We've got to start doing that too. They've realized this. So Bernie actually has a real reaction to him. Like, oh, here he goes. Like, he's not even on my level type of thing, whether Bernie's right or wrong, whatever. But Bernie in his mind is like, give me a fucking break. Oh, fucking, he legitimately goes, oh, and like fucks his arm up. And then this guy mocks him like, oh yeah. And then after Bernie does that, then this guy realizes, oh, I better do something, or so he does it. It's fucking like two little kids. Watch this fucking guy on the right.
Make these radical changes. They're not going to go along. You throw your hands up, but you haven't.
See how mad he is right there because he got cheered. He thought he was going to get cheered for saying, "Oh, throw your hands up." And then nobody cheered him, but then Bernie went, all right, oh, and then people cheered that. And then he was like, oh, fuck. And then he went, all right, oh, and he tried to fucking get it back. Oh, he's so fucking angry that he didn't get cheered. What did he watch?
Throw your hands up.
See, right there, he thought, oh, that was cool. I said that. But then Bernie takes the fucking spotlight.
You haven't.
Fuck! Right there, he realizes, fuck! I just fucked up. Oh, no! Fuck, that's gonna be on fucking YouTube and shit tomorrow. And it's gonna be for him, though. Fuck! That was supposed to be my thing. Fuck, I'm Jeb Bush. I'm Jeb Bush!
Oh, I can do it.
If you're not watching these fucking debates of grown people, you don't know what you're missing. Oh! Holy fuck. I know we're supposed to be on Patreon with a hangout, but this is just too fun. Unknown caller, hello.
What's up, brother Cronin?
Are you really calling again, Minnesota?
Yeah, what's up, buddy? How's it going now?
What the fuck are you going to add to this show?
Hey, you still got Gay the Cockkeeper on, huh?
Gay the Cockkeeper, I do.
What a wordsmith. Shakespeare
Shut
would
up.
be proud.
And he got Rosebud, too.
Wow.
Oh, there you go. Hey, well, he topped the last one there.
Welcome, all my rosebuds.
Wait a minute, Minnesota. I will let you back on the show permanently. Tell me what the word unintelligible means right now.
That means he ain't got no fucking...
Who knows? Actually, you know what? To be honest, I wish I didn't hang up on him because I wonder what he was just about to say. You know?
Well, I think he was going to say someone who doesn't have intelligence.
Yeah, I think he was going to.
Sure
I'm pretty sure that's what he was going to say, and that is wrong.
No, if you had let him on, I would have then said, okay, how do you spell it?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because that would have been great.
It would have been great to hear him get that wrong. I gave him a Troy moment, and he would have jumped off a bridge with it. Oh, man.
Buried.
You really can't understand him, though, sometimes. He's just blah, 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 blah. 346, hello? Hey, 346, you are on Throwdown. You like Kamala Harris? You like Bernie? You like Trump? Who do you like? We'll talk about anything, anywhere. Who cares?
Are you muted?
Yeah, I was going to say they like the mute button. That's who they like.
Speaking of unintelligible.
Speak up, son. I can't hear you.
Hello.
All right.
Going, gone.
Maybe that was that guy who was like, my mic didn't work the other day. It didn't work again. I just called to say my mic didn't work the other day.
I'm just calling to say I'm leaving.
I'm calling to show you it's broken again.
I just calling to say I'm gay.
This call sucks.
Well, while we gather ourselves for a second, I know I played Jeremy Irons' Called JB show the other day. I know we played that. But what you don't know is that he called JB show again when JB was celebrating Arnold Schwarzenegger's birthday, nonetheless. It was quite the celebration for Arnold Schwarzenegger's birthday. Here's Jeremy Irons calling in again.
The shit
Yes, JB, it's me, Jeremy Irons.
It's Jeremy Irons!
Welcome back. Well, I was going to call up and ask you, or rather, I was going to wish you a happy birthday, but first I want to know, why are you trying to blow the planet Mars so hard?
Well, I'm not necessarily talking about the planet itself, Jeremy. I'm talking about a person who their moniker is Mars with a Z.
Oh. Yes, I thought, that's definitely more understandable. For a while I thought you had a sexual fetish for planets.
No, Jeremy, I don't have a sexual fetish for planets, you idiot.
JB, I am going to tell you one last time. Do not insult me, or I will not call your program again.
I've never insulted you one time. As a matter of fact, I gave you a standing ovation last time, so that doesn't even make any sense, Irons.
Are there any Negroes on the call?
Come on, Jeremy, that's 2 times! 2 times! There's 3 strikes in baseball. You say it again, you're done. You're off my show, kind of like you're off the cast of the Lion King remake.
How about Caucasian males?
That's fine.
Yeah. Why is it okay that I can say Caucasian males, but I can't say Negroes?
He's got a point. He does got a point.
That is the correct term.
I'm really wondering this. You may be, JB, You're doing what my father said was called projecting.
What was your father's name?
Therefore, I'm fairly concerned. Chuck.
Your dad's name was Chuck Irons?
Well, his name was Charlie. His name was Charlie, but we called him Chuck for short.
Right.
His best friends called him Chuck. He turned out he left my mother when I was only 12 years old, but I learned many lessons from him, from staying with him on the weekends. He turned out to be a faggot.
Oh.
Your dad turned out to be gay?
Yes.
Listen, Jeremy, I have a very jam-packed show today about Arnold Schwarzenegger. It has nothing to do with you. So if you could...
Oh, my God. How dare you say that what I said was terrible? You just said the N-word.
I said Schwarzenegger. It's Arnold's last name. Biggest box office draw of all time.
Oh, my God. You said it again.
No, I didn't. I'm trying to... I'm pronouncing...
You said there goes a short N-word. A short N-word.
No, I didn't say that at all, Jeremy Irons. I didn't even come close to saying that.
Yes, you said there were shorts on an N-word.
Does everyone else, because listen, I only have a small group of people that watch my show. Does everyone else in Hollywood know that you're a racist piece of shit?
JB, I am from a
Answer the
different
question.
country
Answer the
originally.
question.
I have never seen so
Answer
much.
the question.
I'm not. That's a loaded question. I'm not racist.
It's really not. It's not loaded.
My makeup artist is African American.
There you go. All right. There you go. African American.
Or as my father called them,
No.
Negress.
Stop it. Oh. Did it again. Cocksucker.
Oh boy. Wow.
Well, listen, Jeremy.
You know,
no.
JB, I hope for your birthday that you are enlightened by somebody as to the words that most decent people use.
I don't know what that means.
Who is this Mars Mirror?
He's a guy we did a show with. Look, Jeremy, I got to move along here. You are really stinking up this show right now.
I got to show you guys what happens afterwards.
Fine, I'll leave, JB, but I'm going to leave you with one last thing.
Okay, no racial slurs.
Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you.
Jesus.
Goodbye, JB.
Goodbye, Jeremy.
I'm going to go have a cigar.
You got throw. He just. All right, Jeremy Irons, everybody. Thank you, Jeremy.
The thing I wanted to show you the most is after Jeremy Irons called JB, he then went on to call JB again later on, and here's the thing: JB ends up hurting himself very badly here.
Yes.
No, but nobody else even called, so I win by default.
Well, no, in the call.
He was taking people to call for this contest thing, and Jeremy Irons wanted to win it, apparently.
Oh. All right, so once again, the shit dick line, I'll pump it in one more time. Unknown person.
In a few minutes, JB is about to get really hurt.
Do I win, JB?
You got to give me a goddamn guess.
No, but nobody else even called, so I win by default.
Well, no, I go to the chat, and then I go to the people. Who is this? Is this Jeremy?
Fuck you, Irons.
Don't you have an audition to be at or something?
I already did it.
Oh, you did? Did you get it?
It's all done. Things work very fast in Hollywood.
Right. So if they work
does it make you uncomfortable, JB, that your wife had to lie about going on vacation with your children so she could let some weird stranger butt pump her?
Oh my God!
Hey, the only guy getting bump pumped by a stranger is you, Jeremy. You queer.
No. Don't make fun of my father.
I didn't mention.
I heard you bring up Die Hard earlier.
Yeah, you were in that.
I found
no, you weren't. No, you weren't.
You did not. Die Hard
3.
3. I was
Yeah,
in
you're
Die
in
Hard 3.
You're so retarded you didn't even
You
know which Die
mentioned-
Hard.
You mentioned the chemistry between Samuel L. Jackson and
Yeah.
Bruce Willis,
Yeah.
but you failed to bring up the chemistry of myself.
It was iffy.
You know, in some parts of Austin, Texas, there's fantasy porn that Simon and Bruce Willis's character made love.
What the fuck, dude?
What is going on?
Wow. I can't.
I can't even look at this
Look at
guy
JB.
right
Look,
now.
he's
I'm so
having a
uncomfortable.
problem. He's having problems.
Are you a bigot? Are you afraid of gay sex? Are you afraid of homosexuals?
No, I'm not afraid of homosexuals. I just didn't know that you were one.
JB, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to grab my wife's dildo off this chair right here.
Okay.
Go fuck yourself, Iron. Jesus Christ.
So scrumptious in the morning. You know, I bet you're a bacon and eggs type of man, aren't you, JB?
I am. I'm definitely a bacon and eggs kind of guy.
Well, I'm a pussy and cock type of guy.
Oh,
Jeremy,
my
I'm going to
God.
let you go because you're ruining my contest here.
You know, I've never been in an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
I'm aware of that.
That's why I was cast almost in the movie True Lies. Are you familiar with that movie, JB?
Hey, congratulations to Jeremy Irons. He just got number 5. Holy
Oh
shit.
my God. Wow.
His
It's amazing.
mind is blown. Number 5.
Son of a bitch.
Number 5 is True Lies. Congratulations.
Of course, I got it.
Mine, damn it.
A round of applause, everybody, for Jeremy Irons. He gets a 25% off coupon to the JB Sports Radio store. Congratulations,
Yes.
Jeremy.
Fuck yeah. I gotta say, JB, it's no surprise I got it right because did you actually audition for that movie? I did.
Like, oh no!
Nice.
Oh my God!
What the hell was that? You'll never be as good of an actor as me.
What the fuck happened?
Jeremy Irons insults him.
You know, I've never been in an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
I'm aware of that.
Oh my God! JB kills himself.
That's why I was cast almost in the movie True Lies. Are you familiar with that movie, JB?
Hey, congratulations to Jeremy Irons. He just got number 5. Holy
Oh my
shit.
God.
His mind is blown.
Watch JB
Number
fall,
5.
man.
Son of a bitch.
Number 5 is True Lies. Congratulations.
Of course, I got it.
Mine, damn it.
A round of applause, everybody, for Jeremy Irons. He gets a 25% off coupon to the JB Sports Radio store. Congratulations,
Yes.
Jeremy.
Fuck yeah. I gotta say, JB, it's no surprise I got it right because did you actually audition for that movie? I did. What the hell was that? You'll never be as good of an actor as me.
What the fuck happened?
I think I broke my leg.
He's always pretending.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
You broke your leg on your birthday.
Oh my God.
JB, you idiot. You're an idiot.
Oh my God!
So much profanity. This is why you want on the radio. Jesus, you are pathetic. You're fragile, JB. Is everyone from Indiana as faggoty as you?
Oh my god.
Dude could have a bone sticking out of his fucking leg, and you're sitting there dogging it.
Yeah, I didn't know. Well, I wasn't there. Jeremy Irons on the call.
Oh yeah.
Did he like fucking die?
I was worried about
Hello,
him.
am I still on the call? Do I still get the gift card even though JB broke his leg? JB, are you jerking off? Well, I guess I'll just take over. I'll take over the program. You are all listening to me, Jeremy Irons, on the JB Sports Radio Show. I'm looking out my window in Southern California. To my left is a beautiful horizon as the sun starts to rise. Several of my Hispanic neighbors are leaving their houses now to commit debauchery.
What the fuck? Dude, I literally just fucked my leg up really.
He goes, "Get the fuck out of here, Jeremy," and he hangs up on Jeremy right there. He goes, "Get the fuck out of here, Jeremy."
Oh man, that's beautiful. I'm gonna have to watch that.
I forgot about that. Like, I forgot that happened. So I was like, gotta get that clip.
Is he wearing a shirt that says queer?
No, it says Queen.
Oh, well,
close enough, right?
Yeah, it works.
Basically,
same thing.
It's a.
Anyway, I'm open phone calls, so anybody that wants to call before we go over to Patreon, we're going live on Patreon in a few minutes to all having a party. We'll talk about the state of the Joe Cronin show and whatever the fuck anybody wants to talk about on Discord, in the Patreon Discord. It'll be fun.
It's gonna get crazy there.
Yeah, maybe. Or we might not be on for too long, but maybe an hour. I don't know. We could be on all night. I could end up, like, finger blasting myself. You know, this is what's going to happen. So make sure you jump over on Patreon if you forgot to sign back up again. 30 hours bonus content a month, all that bullshit. Unknown caller, hello.
What's up, brother?
Oh, my God, dude. You're a faggot, dude. You are a fag, dude.
Get the fuck out of here, you.
You're a fag, dude. I'm literally not taking calls because of him. Like, oh my God. 346, hello.
Save us.
Again, they don't speak. Fucking, this is retard land. I'm living in fucking retard land.
This call sucks.
812, hello.
Joe Cronin, it's Bernie Sanders.
Oh, Bernie, heard the good things I said about him. Hey, Bernie.
Bullshit. I heard what you said about me earlier, Joe. I called your show 4 years ago. I hope you remember that. When I called...
Monetize this, 40-something.
I called Monetize This 4 years ago. You guys gave me your vote, and then I hear this bullshit tonight where you're dogging me.
Well, you know, I did give you my vote.
Tulsi Gabbard is a no-good cunt.
Oh, my God, Bernie. Jesus Christ. I was convinced, Bernie, that you might take her as your vice president. If you took her as your vice president, I'd vote for you again.
The only vice that she would get from me is my cock.
Oh my God! With the whole Me Too movement thing, Bernie, why would you say that with the Me Too movement stuff going on?
Yeah, I'd pound her too, Joe, if you know what I'm saying. A wink.
My God.
Jesus. Well, if she was your vice president, she'd be president within the first year of your presidency. So.
Yeah.
Shut up, you African American hater. I don't like that guy. Fuck him.
You like
Joe, I called into you 4 years ago. I called into your show, and I got you to pledge the vote to me. And I'm calling 4 years later as we go into the next election, and I want your vote again.
Well, so you haven't died yet?
I wanted to vote for you, Bernie. Stupid. But I the only reason why I didn't vote, I don't want to vote for you is because I'm afraid you're gonna roll over again for the fucking evil establishment. You know, it's if you actually like, and you stand way too close to Elizabeth Warren for my fucking taste.
Dude, she's a fake Redskin, Joe. That's all she is.
Oh my God! But you stand. I mean, I don't mean like you stand next to her in beliefs. I mean, you literally like to stand next to her.
I'd pump her too. Fuck her. She's no good.
Oh my God.
She's no good. Joe,
No, Vikings
let me
are
tell you, this is the year of Bernie Sanders. I am going to win this time. Unlike last time when the Democratic Party thought that their smart move was to take the word of that dying, raggedy cunt bitch and Hillary Clinton, and look what that got her. That got us Donald J. Trump. And fuck him, and fuck anyone who doesn't vote for me. I am a Jew, and that's okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, the world is already owned by your people anyway, so it doesn't matter. But
what do you mean, you people, Joe?
Well,
you people.
Your people, like
Are you fucking drunk, dude?
Of your kind, Bernie. You know, like your type of your religion owns everybody. Like you're actually you're the slave owners of the world. Do you realize that? You control most of the money, and therefore can control most
Joe,
of the
you
people.
have to excuse me. I'm losing connection. I'm flying in my $200 million airplane right now. Give me a second.
I'm saying that you
doing another flyby.
You're always crying about the Holocaust, but you own everybody, so it doesn't matter. That was all just a thing for, you know. What do you? According to this senator in Chicago, remember the senator in Chicago? He thinks that it was all a false flag.
The Holocaust never happened.
That's what the guy. That's what the.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh my
you heard
God!
it here first from Bernie. I mean,
Bernie, wait a minute, Bernie
was there.
It never happened.
Wait a minute. Are you saying
Minnesota Vikings fan? There's still hope for you if they'll allow this mongoloid to run for president.
You know what? Let me tell you, there's going to be free health care for everybody except for that fat mongoloid fuck. I will make sure that whoever, if he gets so much as a tweaked foot, and he goes to a hospital, I will personally make sure to put the call through to where they give him all lobotomy.
What, are you talking about Hillary or Minnesota?
Yeah.
I can't fucking take
Oh
this
my
call.
God, Bernie, you have to hook up with Jeremy Irons. Who are you going to take as your vice president, Bernie, if you run? Like, if you made it, who would be your vice president?
Yeah.
Robert Kraft.
Throw your hands up.
Oh man.
Oh, but you said my vice president. I'm sorry. My vice president would be Don Lemon.
Oh well, that's a sex partner, is what you're thinking.
Because
I'm saying.
he's a faggot, Joe. I'll get more votes.
Oh,
that's what I was just about to say. He's going for the gay vote.
Well,
Smart.
Can I
Smart
ask?
Yeah, he takes Don Lemon. He takes in the Rumpelstiltskin.
Let me ask you this question. I have a very serious question here. How in the world? How in the world?
No, I'll tell you. If he ever comes over to my house, if he ever falls in a litter box, I'm afraid my cat's gonna try to cover him up.
Oh!
Oh wow!
Shit!
Oh, Bernie!
I gotta go, Joe. I gotta go.
Bernie, wait a minute. Why is Biden in the lead in the polls? They say. How can that be possible?
Well, he likes to touch kids, Joe.
Oh, but
Kraft.
There you go. Thank you.
The Democrats in Hollywood. The Democrats in Hollywood. They like that.
Yeah. Well, I guess so. I
He's
guess
got a
that's
point.
why. Biden is a toucher.
Somebody suck him
Bernie
up.
Sanders, 2023.
It's 2020, Bernie. It's 2020. You're running for 2020, Bernie. Goodbye, Bernie.
He died.
Thank you. Yeah, but Joe, thank you, Bernie, for it's always. I can't believe it. I haven't heard him on the show since Monetize This 42 or something.
I guess he's getting desperate.
He's still watching.
So many years.
He needs the votes.
Last time we talked to him, I was voting for him until he sold himself out and everybody else. But yeah, so Biden is. They say Biden leads in the polls. That doesn't sound fishy.
Yeah, they say that.
Biden leads in the polls. So we're safe to assume that at some point they're going to try to pull some kind of fuckery to make Biden the presidential candidate, apparently. Is that true?
No, they've been pushing that from the beginning.
Right, because they pushed Hillary. Now, got to go to the other guy in the system, Biden. If that doesn't tell you who the criminals are. Because Biden
nobody wants Biden.
Because Biden signed up with all the bad corporations, all the machine corporations that leached on to Obama, that leached on to Clinton, that leached on to Bush, like whatever. All those same companies are already with Biden. So if Biden gets in, they're like, got him. We're already there. We're already in the game. That's why. See, what you have to understand, everybody, and I know most of you know this, but there's a few people out there that don't quite understand. Maybe outside the country, I don't know. But the candidates are just figureheads, and what happens is, there's like, let's say there's 100 corporations on the left that want a left wing person. They're gonna do things for them. And then there's like 100 corporations on the right that want a right-wing guy because they're going to do things for them. So they all line up behind the head coach. I call them like players, right? They're like the players. And they're just putting their head coach in office. If they can put their head coach in office, then they get all the shit they wanted. So if somebody wins other than Biden, they're like, fuck. Like, because all 100 of them know Biden's got their back. No problem. It's not even a question. It's like, hey, Joe, we're here with you, right? Absolutely. Hi, Paul. Goodbye. But if somebody, like, say I won. Say I was running for president. These people would panic like motherfuckers. Because none of them know me. None of them have talked to me. And I've given them no idea what in the world I'm going to do for them as far as what they want to do. Now, Biden has been in politics for so many years that they've built their working relationships in with him, and that's part of why he was a vice president for Obama. And then he became really close with all these people because they're all in it. They got him elected. They got all the things going with him. So Obama leaves and Biden comes in. It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing because all of those companies get to just, oh, we're back. We're back. Biden's in. We're back. We were here with Obama. We were here before. Now we're back with Biden. It's easy. It's not a big deal. So if Joe Cronin got elected, they would all panic. So what they would do is they would, number one, try to make sure I'm not in the elections, in the debates. They'd keep me from the debates. And potentially they would corrupt the DNC, which they did with Hillary. That's why they did that. Because they were like, no, fuck all these other people. Hillary is already here. Like, Hillary's our thing. Hillary will do everything we want to do. We don't want anybody else. So that's why they didn't want Bernie. Because Bernie isn't in with all these people yet. He's probably in with some. He's probably got some groups and shit like that going on, but he's not in with these people like Hillary was, like Biden is, like Obama was, like Clinton's were. He's not in there. So they do anything they can to keep him. And so we all know it's a fact that they rigged the DNC. That's a fact. The lady got fucking in trouble with it legally. Whatever, they washed it. They did it right in front of all of us. Nobody gave a shit. Nobody gave a shit. Oh, Hillary won. Oh, well. But they rigged it. People wanted Bernie. They rigged it for Hillary. And then she lost like an idiot. So that's the funniest thing is they rolled the dice and they got zero. Had Bernie won, some of those corporations might have been happy had Bernie won. But then Trump won, the complete opposite of what they needed. So that's the only thing keeping the candidates a little bit honest is that those corporations still need a left-wing guy there to win. Unless they flip-flop and get in the ear of a right-wing guy. So, like, that's what all this shit is about. And that's why it's so fucked up. And that's why, like, Tulsi Gabbard, that's, like, it's going to be hard for someone like her or somebody else who's not taking all this fucking, basically, bribery money from all these corporations. And every year, you move the Republican and Democrat out, and the corporations all stay the same. But if you bring in somebody new, all those corporations are question mark. They don't know what's going to work and what's not going to work. And Trump did that a little bit. Trump did that a little bit already because you think that's why the media is attacking Trump the way they are. You don't understand this. A lot of the media, the left-wing media who's mad at Trump, a lot of them are attacking Trump because a lot of those businesses are people who were attached to normally a right-wing person. And because Trump wasn't in, they weren't in with Trump yet, they didn't want him to win either. So it's not just that like all the left-wing media attacks Trump because they're all left-wing. A lot of the left-wing media not only attacks Trump because he's fucking they were gonna be in with a right-wing guy. Like it's just what happens. So it's like, dude, that's why Trump kind of fucked with people too. Like he was Bernie Sanders is the answer for the left-wing people for I think, for that, or Tulsi Gabbard, or one of these
No,
candidates.
he's not. He's the worst thing for.
Well, no,
that party.
I'm saying for them to win, that's who they would need to pick. It's nobody else is going to win, but Bernie. If someone were to win, it's going to be Bernie. You think? I don't think. I mean, listen, I like Tulsi, but if anybody could win, who the fuck is going to win on this Democratic side? What candidate is going to win?
Biden.
Well, if it's Biden, they rigged it. Nobody's voting for fucking Biden, for real. There's
a lot of dead people are.
A lot of dead people are. But see, that's the thing. That is my point, though. That's my point. Why is Biden leading in the polls? Can anybody fucking in the chat tell me if you're voting for fucking Biden?
Because he would just continue on with Obama's legacy that he was running before,
It's
appeasing Iran. And
it's not even Obama, though. It's all those corporate. It's the agenda of what they want to do.
Again, it's his agenda. Well, he's the puppet head or representative for the agenda that he represented, which was, again, all these multinationals and all these other special interests and such. So,
right. Yeah. No, I know.
So
I know. I know
but
most. I know most media is left wing. I know that, but it's like I'm just saying. Like, there's a lot of people you think are on the left side, but they're actually playing the right too. It's not. It's all about money and shit and control. It's not. It's not about left and right and all the things. It's about making money, corporations, underhanded deals, illegal stock broker shit going on.
How can I get the option on the wheel to make Tommy Throwdown exclusive for 60 days? I want to see something.
Sleepy Never, thank you for the 316. What, you want Tommy to only be on Throwdown for 60 days? Originally, we were supposed to not have Tommy on at all because I think Troy was happier if we didn't have Tommy on, but since Troy, I don't know what, he doesn't want to be on any shows at all anymore, unless we play video games. Yeah, I guess I could bring Tommy in for just Throwdown.
Super chat.
It's up to him.
Party.
So is Dave gonna get cucked by Leah on MT again?
Ooh, that's a sore
Well, we've
subject.
already proven that Trump isn't a racist and that what she claimed he said he didn't. So, again, if you want to consider it a popularity contest, that's what immature and infantile minds, think. But the fact is, I was right again. So... Oh, and what was that I just showed you today, Joe, on Facebook, all that stuff that we were talking about earlier. I don't know if you want to talk about it tonight. We could save it until tomorrow.
Yeah, we should probably save it for tomorrow, right?
Because there was a few things that we talked about, and they're kind of juicy, but, we've gone on for a long time. You've got the potential Discord stuff, but, yeah, we could save them for tomorrow. They're entertaining and
Super
funny.
Nobody will win on the Democratic side.
Nobody will win on the Democratic side, says Drew Bar. I'm starting to believe that that's probably true. But...
Do a little basketball dance off.
God damn it, what's going on?
I mean, I'm just so sick of you little meth head devil worshippers.
What word is getting blanked out?
I'll be honest, I'd like to take a big bite out of your face.
Good to see you. Good to see you, Joe and friends. Having my 30th birthday this weekend.
Happy birthday.
You guys are invited for a kegger.
Sweet.
Hate politicians, man. They're all liars. I'd sure vote for you, Joe. Just bring back dueling. Son of Odin, 1989. Thanks,
I agree.
man.
I agree.
I think the word he said is...
Weekend.
Weekend.
You said it. You read right through it. So Google's just trying to keep your money because apparently weekend is like the worst word you could use.
But Joe, do you set these words or does this thing set them up?
I'm gonna go look. Apparently, weekend is in the algorithm. Now that won't get banned because that's a Streamlabs donation. That's Streamlabs deleting that. That's not Super Chat. That's Streamlabs. So that's just weird. You blanked out weekend, like the weekend.
That's kind of retarded.
I'm trying to think why you would even have banned a word even similar to that. I can't think.
Yeah, I don't even.
I can't think of anything.
I don't understand that. I'm kind of retarded. I don't know why Alex Jones is banned. Tulsi is also against all that censorship towards people like Alex Jones.
Yeah, Son of Odin confirms it was weekend. So
weekend. That's weird. Weekend to Bernie's. Thank you to Bernie Sanders for calling, though, man. That was very, very nice for him to call and.
How you doing, Bernie?
Thank you, Bernie.
Oy vey!
for a rabbi.
All right. Bernie Sanders with the call. 513, hello.
Hey, Joe, it's Will Tactics calling back. Hey, I put weekend in a super chat, and it did the same thing earlier. And, like, a few days ago, I did a super chat, and I said, like, week or weekend, and it started out.
What the fuck?
Really weird.
Yeah. Yeah, because my earlier donation... My earlier donation I sent you, I said weekend, and for some reason it blanked it out. I don't know why I did that.
I'm going into settings right now to look for the words that are banned.
Retarded.
It's kind of retarded, man. I'm telling you. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's shitty. You're missing out on money for that. That's
No. Here's the thing, though. I'm not missing out on money, though. I'm not missing out on money.
Get it, man. Here we go.
It's not a super chat. It's not a thing on super
Leah
chat.
lost the debate to Dave Rose only if she did her research SMH.
Drew Bar saying Leah lost. Yeah, it's a 50-50 I've heard from people. It sounds like whoever you like or whatever party you lean towards, you said the other person won or lost. Sounds like an emotional vote from everybody. Drew Bar, thanks for the $5, man. Maybe we'll have a replay of it this Friday and get more definitive answer. Appreciate that, bro.
What's there to get an answer for? I mean, Trump isn't a racist.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
What about that video? Yeah, okay. Well, quickly, people need to look it up.
If that's what you're trying to prove, then yeah, I guess you'd have to prove
Support
he's a
45, the video you talked about today with me by Brandon Tatum.
I don't remember.
Okay, it was
All right, Joe,
all the black
I'm
Trump supporters.
Okay. Oh yeah. All the black Trump supporters, being like, fuck.
People
this.
should just at least watch that and hear what they have to say for themselves.
Okay, I don't see Weekend on this list. It's not on this list. It's not on the list.
So they're taking the initiative to ban it.
I sent a super chat last Friday, and I sent one earlier today, and I think I said weekend.
No, I mean
in both of them, and
it's happening. No, it's happening. You're right. No, it's absolutely happening. But it's like, why? It's not on the list. There's nothing even close that could be fucking confused. That is so weird. 513. Who's the other guy? We got another caller.
Hello? No, this is Will Tactics 513.
Yeah, but there's another caller.
Hello? Yeah, all right.
My bad. Who's that?
Oh, yeah, I was just calling because, that same thing happened to me whenever I donated, and I pulled the Drew, and I said nigger, and it didn't work.
No, if you say the N-word, it will get banned. If you say the N-word, it will get banned. It will blank it out.
I think he was trying to pull a fast one.
He just wanted to say the N-word on the show. He just wanted to call up and say the okay. I mean, that doesn't bother me. You're just retarded, but I mean, that's not a big deal. But yeah, I don't see the word though. It's nothing about a fucking weekend. It's got to be some kind of glitch where one of the other words that is on the list, because there's like some weird ways of blocking things that I have on there, is probably maybe glitching into making it that word bad. I don't know. Fucking weird. Really is fucking weird. Anyway, we got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't find anything. I'm trying to search for it now, and I'm not seeing any issues or message boards or anything. So that's really odd.
Well, I'm gonna go do the Discord hangout now with everybody on Patreon for a little while. So come on over. We're gonna have the stream up in just a few minutes. So come hang out, Dave and Drew. I'll let you guys get out of here. I'm sure you want to get to fucking sleep or something. And Barracuda, man, thank you guys very much. I'll see you tomorrow night on Monetize This.
Yeah,
sounds good.
Night, guys.
Talk to you
Good
then.
night to everyone in the chat.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Later, man. Kisses, Drew. Drew is not a racist. That caller was though. The guy that called just to say the N-word is indeed a racist. Yeah, that's it, man. I'm gonna be hanging out with everybody on Discord, so come on over to the Patreon and hang out with me on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. And we're gonna hang out for a little while. Let's do it. You can ask me anything. Ask me about anything. You want to talk about the world, politics, science, aliens, drama, Leah's tits, I don't fucking whatever you want to talk about. We'll fucking talk about whatever you want to talk about right now on Patreon. We're going over there. The link should be popping up in a second for all you guys.
That's right, they're nice tits. They're
Sound
fucking beautiful. They're fucking wicked awesome, man. That's right, they're nice tits. They're
Sound
fucking beautiful. They're fucking
Even if
wicked
you're
awesome, man.
even if you're a $1 patron, guys, you can come on over. I'll be sending out the Discord link in a minute. Here we go. Let's go, baby. It's on Patreon. The party continues with all you motherfuckers on Discord. Just sit tight, and within about 5 or 10 minutes, you'll see the links come up on Patreon in your email. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. See you guys over there. Thank you for the people that donated tonight.
I said the N-word.
Fucking retarded idiot. All right. See you over there.